Ikinararangal ko pong ihandog sa inyo ang GMA News and Public Affairs Advocacy para sa eleksyon 2022 para sa patas at matalinong desisyon sa mga susunod nating iluluklok sa pwesto. Ako po ang inyong kapuso, Mike Enriquez. Ngayong eleksyon 2022, ang buong sambayanang Pilipino dapat totoo.
Noong eleksyon 2019, ang ating panawagan at panata, pusuan ang totoo. Kaya lumibot tayo sa iba't ibang panig ng bansa para ipakilala at isulong ang mga katangian ng kandidatong totoo.
Pusuan ang totoo!
Ngayong eleksyon 2022, sa harap ng hamon na ibangon ang ating bayan, lahat tayo, ang mga kandidato, ang mga botante, at ang pagbabalitang gagabay sa bayan, dapat totoo.
Ang mga tatakbo, dapat totoo.
Totoong may paninindigan para sa tama. Dapat patapat, hindi magnanakaw o tiwali.
Totoong may plataforma at konkretong solusyon sa mga isyong dapat tugunan.
Magpapakatotoo sa kanilang mandato at totoo ang hangad na makapaglingkod.
Hindi personal na kapakanan ang itataguyod.
At dahil nasa atin ang responsibilidad,
na iboto ang karapat-dapat na kandidato,
ang paninindigan ng mga botanteng Pilipino.
dapat totoo. Magsaliksik tungkol sa kandidatong susuportahan. Alamin ang kanilang track record.
At huwag basta maniwala
Sa sabi ng iba o ng mga tumatakbo.
Himayin ang kanilang mga plano.
At suriin ang mga proyektong kanilang isinusulong.
pahalagahan, bigyang dangal, at ipaglaban ang boto.
Huwag magpabayad sa sino mang kandidato.
Tumulong sa pagpapalaganap ng katotohanan.
At huwag magkakalat ng fake news.
Ang GMA News and Public Affairs sa pagbabalita ngayong eleksyon, mananatiling totoo.
Walang takot na ihahayag ang mga problema ng lipunan para mamulat ng mga kandidato at botante sa totoong kalagayan ng bayan.
Ang mga ibabalita, walang itatago. Lahat dadaan sa masusing pagsisiyasat. Lahat ng panig, pakikinggan at bibigyang boses.
Totoong pagbabantay ang gagawin. Susuriin ang mga plataforma at posisyon ng mga kandidato sa iba't ibang issue.
Para magabayan ang mga Pilipino sa paggawa ng desisyong mahalaga sa ating kinabukasan.
Ang ating pagbabalita, noon at higit pa sa ngayon, walang kikilingan, walang poprotektahan, walang kasinungalingan.
Ngayong eleksyon 2022, ang mga kandidato, ang mga botante, at ang pagbabalitang gagabay sa bawat Pilipino, lahat tayo, dapat totoo.
Dapat totoo. The GMA News and Public Affairs Election 2022 Advocacy.
Jacob, ready ka na ba para sa ating fast break, fast talk?
Ready na, ready.
Okay, sige. Ito, coffee o juice?
Coffee.
Wine or beer?
Beer.
Text o tawag?
Tawag.
Kotse o motor?
Motor.
Rewind or fast forward?
Fast forward.
Six-pack o big belly?
Six-pack.
Bundok o beach?
Beach.
Maging bida o kontrabida?
Bida, syempre.
Boxer or brief?
Boxer.
Matamis o maalat?
Matamis.
Meat or vegetables?
Meat.
Beauty or brains?
Brains.
Morena o mestiza?
Morena.
Petite or matangkad?
Matangkad.
Demure or athletic?
Demure, demure.
Tommy, are you ready? Fast break, fast talk.
Yes, of course, I'm ready.
Coffee or juice?
Coffee.
Wine or beer?
Beer.
Text or call?
Text.
Kotse o motor?
Kotse.
Rewind or fast forward?
Fast forward.
Six-pack o big belly?
Six-pack.
Bundok or beach?
Beach.
Maging bida o kontrabida?
Bida.
Boxer or brief?
Brief.
Matamis o maalat?
Matamis.
Meat or vegetables?
Meat.
Beauty or brains?
Brains.
Morena o mestiza?
Morena.
Petite or matangkad?
Petite.
Demure or athletic?
Athletic.
Coffee o juice?
Coffee.
Wine or beer?
Beer.
Text o tawag?
Text.
Kotse o motor?
Motor na lang.
Rewind or fast forward?
Rewind.
Six-pack o big belly?
Big belly na lang.
Bundok o beach?
Beach, syempre.
Maging bida o kontrabida?
Kontrabida.
Boxer or brief?
Boxer.
Matamis o maalat?
Matamis. Matamis.
Meat or vegetables?
Meat.
Beauty or brains?
Brains.
Morena o mestiza?
Mestiza.
Petite or matangkad?
Petit.
Demure or athletic?
Athletic na.
Coffee or juice?
Juice.
Wine or beer?
Beer.
Text or call?
Text.
Kotse o motor?
Motor.
Rewind or fast forward?
Rewind.
Six-pack or big belly?
Big belly.
Bundok or beach?
Beach.
Maging bida o kontrabida?
Kontrabida.
Boxer or brief?
Boxer.
Matamis or maalat?
Matamis.
Meat or vegetables?
Meat.
Beauty or brains?
Brains.
Morena o mestiza?
Mestiza.
Petite or matangkad?
Matangkad.
Demure or athletic?
Athletic.
Coffee or juice?
Coffee.
Wine or beer?
Wine.
Text o tawag?
Tawag.
Kotse o motor?
Kotse.
Rewind or fast forward?
Rewind.
Six-pack o big belly?
Big belly.
Bundok o beach?
Bundok.
Maging bida o kontrabida?
Maging bida.
Boxer or brief?
Boxer.
Matamis o maalat?
Matamis.
Meat o vegetables?
Meat.
Beauty o brains?
Both.
Morena o mestiza?
Mestiza.
Petite or matangkad?
Petit.
Demure or athletic?
Demure.
Okay, thank you.
Narito na ang top 10 plays nitong nakaraang linggo sa NCAA Season 97 Men. Simulan natin sa number 10, JL De Los Santos ng JRU. Nagpakita ng matinding depensa. Namangha si Andre Felix at Papa Bear.
Chase down, block! Kala ko breakaway na eh.
Dito naman sa number 9, Will Gozum umatake mula sa 3-point line. Umikot, bumitin sa ere at naipasok ang tira.
Time and hitting the shot. Binomba pa sa taas.
Here at number 8, yes, Martin and Mikey, you guys are right on. Kasama nga itong pasa ni Ralph Penuela sa ating countdown.
From Penuela. Ito mo naman, nakita niya doon? Dito niya pinasa sa kabila. What a pass there.
Sa number 7, Renz Nocom humingi ng clear out para maipakita ang kanyang malupit na footwork sa hardcore.
Nocom, the spin, the shot, the hoop for Renz. Grabe naman yung pihit na yun. Akala ko pagyapang nabitawan yung bola. Tira pala talaga niya yun.
At number 6, Kenneth Villapando rides his bike as he skies through the air for the baseline basket.
Ooh, with the athletic move. 16th point of the game.
For our number 5 play, the best shooting guard in the NCAA, James Kwekute, showing us Exhibit A on how to attack the basket with authority.
Nung nag-player of the game sa last game, di ba tinanong natin, when will James be?
Para naman sa number 4, kalma lang. Si JM na ang bahala. Nagpaula ng 3, si Yanis Antetokounmpo sa laban ng Golden Stags kontra JRU.
Calma fires another 3. Yes! Calma, will it be another 3? Bang! May Calma here. Meantime, a 3.
Ayan na.
Beat the shot clock.
At number 3, Mr. Fantastic drops not 1, not 2, but 3 3-point bombs in the clutch to end the winning ways of the EAC Generals.
After maibaba, another one! Mr. Fantastic!
Para sa ating number 2 play, ito na kaya ang inaabangan nating Fran Yu to Renz Abando alley-oop? Talagang binibitin tayo ng dalawa. Pero thank you, Fran Yu pa rin. At okay, bumuelo pala ng konti si Renz, guys. Pero sobrang konti lang, walang dribble. And for our number 1 play, how about Renz Abando with another one? Renz Abando with the block of the season. Enough said. Abangan ang iba pang mga awesome plays mula sa ating mga collegiate basketball superstars sa pagpapatuloy ng NCAA Season 97.
And good setup coming from Mac.
A man of few words.
Guadagna will create and score.
But who needs words when this guy's basketball talents and good looks already speak volumes?
Right. Oh, what a pass. Guadagna converts.
Seryoso sa game, loyal sa team. Ganun din kaya siya sa love life?
And we have Max Guadania scoring on the floater.
Ang minsan point guard, minsan shooting guard, pero all-time heartthrob pirate ng Lyceum of the Philippines University, Bacolod Guadana.
Pinalik kaya Bando!
Mga kapuso, painit na ang karera patungo sa play-in at Final Four ng NCAA Season 97 Men's Basketball.
Inside, the up fake!
Kaya naman, pumreno muna tayo sandali at balikan ang mga malulupit na bakbakan na naganap sa hardcourt nitong nakaraang linggo.
Mapugod doon, pasa doon, papunta kay Warren Bonifacio.
We're seeing other players aside from Arana.
Noong April 10, nagkaharap ang Arellano Chiefs at Mapua Cardinals na kakagaling lang sa kanilang unang pagkatalo sa torneo.
With 4 seconds on the shot clock, Arana!
At hindi pa rin nagbago ang kanilang kapalaran sapagkat sila'y dinomina ni Justin Arana.
Arana! May oras pa!
17 points, 15 rebounds, 3 assists at 3 blocks ang binuhos ni Arana upang makuha ang 72-63 na panalo para sa Arellano.
17 and 15!
Noda will attack shot, Noda will create.
Sa sumunod na laro, isa ring monster game ang linabas ni JM Calma ng San Sebastian Golden Stags.
23 big ones for JM.
23 points ang naitala ng Giannis ng basket para pangunahan ang kanyang koponan kontra sa LPU. Final score, 83 San Sebastian, 71 para sa mga Pirata.
The drop pass, the reverse is good!
Noong April 12 naman, isang laro lang ang nakaschedule sa araw na yon. Pero ang resulta, ikinagulat ng buong liga. 4 na magkakasunod na panalo ang nakamit ng CSB Blazers papasok sa kanilang laban kontra JRU na hindi pa nakakatikim ng tagumpay ngayong season.
Across the timeline, De Los Santos, inside, the up fake, basket is good! For
Ang hindi alam ng karamihan, malatiking time bomb pala itong kupunan ni Coach Louie Gonzalez. Bumomba ng combined 36 points ang eksplosibong backcourt duo ng JRU na sina JL De Los Santos at Jason Celis. At hindi kinaya ng CSB ang biglang pasabog ng Heavy Bombers. Tinalo ng JRU ang Blazers 74-68 upang makamit ang kanilang unang panalo.
their first win in season 97!
The following day on April 13, it was back to regular programming with the usual NCAA 2-game schedule.
Robin all day, yes!
In the first game, EAC shooting guard Ralph Robin set the single-game scoring record here in season 97 as he put up 27 points, including 7 3-pointers.
Robin for 3! Robin knocks it down!
Behind Robin's exploits, the Generals prevailed over San Sebastian 63-60.
Oh, but the 3! Etong pamatay, Toby.
In the second game, Toby Agustin unleashed a career-high 24 points to lead Mapua to a much-needed 95-83 victory over the Perpetual Altas.
Another 3! Bang! 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 Toby Agustin! On the move.
On Easter Sunday, the Sunbetter Red Lions continued their rampage on the opposition as they trampled the Arellano Chiefs 82-68.
You pinalik kaya Bando!
And in the matchup that followed, the Letran Knights escaped with an 80-77 win over the LPU Pirates.
Ambohot, atake, Ambohot stretching!
Gio Ambohot earned Player of the Game honors after tallying 13 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 emphatic rejections.
Talk for 3. Down it goes for Jen.
At nitong nakaraang Martes, nanumbalik muli ang lakas ng Mapua matapos nilang dominahin ang CSB Blazers 84-65.
Here's the drive. Lock up now with 22 points.
Pinangunahan ni Brian Lakap ang atake ng Cardinals scoring 22 points. Dahil sa panalo, 5-2 na ang kartada ng Mapua habang ang CSB naman ay bumagsak sa 4-3.
Okay, kalma here. Meantime,
Ayan na.
three.
Ayan na.
Beat the shot clock. Ilis na.
Sa second game, career-high 26 points at 11 rebounds ang ginawa ni JM Antetokounmpo sa panalo ng San Sebastian Golden Stags kontra sa JRU Heavy Bombers. Final score, 70-64. Dahil sa panalo, 3-4 na ang record ng Baste habang nahulog sa 1-6 ang JRU.
Robin all day. Yes!
Career-high performances, surprising upsets, and game-changing plays. Halos lahat na ipakita sa atin this week ng mga future stars ng Philippine basketball. Ano pa kayang mga sorpresa ang nag-aantay sa atin sa darating na linggo? Aba, manood na lang tayo at mag-enjoy dito sa GTV para sa pagpapatuloy ng NCAA Season 97. Stronger Together, buo ang puso.
Pinalik kay Abando! Isang magandang maulan na Martes muli mga kapuso ngayong Abril 26. Mula pa rin dito sa St. Benil Gym sa Lasal Green Hills sa Mandaluyong City sa pagpapatuloy ng painit na aksyon ng inyong National Collegiate Athletic Association or NCAA Season 97. Stronger Together, buo ang puso, live sa GTV. At inyo din pong mapapanood worldwide via GMA Pinoy TV and GMA News TV International and on live streaming on gmanetwork.com, the NCAA Philippines website na inyong makikita ngayon sa inyong mga television screens, sa mga screens nyo. Also on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Kani-kanina lamang, nagwagi ang San Beda Red Lions para makamit ang kanilang pampitong panalo against the CSB Blazers 67-63. Anak ni Kulkat, Mike Cortez, si Jacob Cortez, ang player of that game, scoring 7 points with 2 assists, 2 boards. Another exciting game coming your way this afternoon between these two teams, the 3-5 San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags against the defending champions, wala pa ring talo, na Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights. Hello and good afternoon once again mga kapuso. I'm Andre Felix signing on for this game, and I will be joined by two Di Maunans, not just one, but two. But with me is the father, Coach Aris Di Maunan. Mamaya-maya, makikita natin, makakausap natin ang kanyang daughter, ang unika iha ba, sasabihin ko?
Panganay.
Panganay na iha. Yan po, Miss Cristiana Di Maunan will be joining us, who will report for the San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags. At si Lance, na hindi naman Di Maunahan, Lance Santiago, sasamahan din tayo mamaya, who will report for the Letran Knights. Cristiana and Lance, we'll get back to you later within the game. Thank you so much. Coach, magandang hapon sa iyo, Coach Aris.
Good afternoon, Andre. Good afternoon, NCAA fans. And again, isang exciting ball game tutunghayan natin ngayong hapon ito.
It's a pleasure to be working with you.
With you also.
And also with your daughter, Cristiana. So magandang dynamic din yan. Father and daughter. I think first time in Philippine TV history na father and daughter. Although nagsama na kayo dati on a coverage dito din sa NCAA. Yes. Coach, nabanggit ko nga kanina, painit ang action natin. After San Beda's win kanina, bumawi sila after suffering its first loss of the season last Saturday against Papua. Let's take a look, Coach. Ito yung ating updated team standings on your screens right now. Letran still undefeated. Next there is San Beda, yung 1-2 nga natin. Pagdating ng Final Four, we'll get that twice to beat advantage.
Yes, so kita-kita natin na namamayagpag dito yung Letran Knights. And again, if they could take care of business today and beat this San Sebastian team, makukuha na nila yung top spot and earning them the right to have a twice to beat advantage in the Final Four.
Well, eto namang San Sebastian, they need to stay alive in that hunt. So far, if the elimination round ended today, San Sebastian will be part of that play-in situation, but they have to win this game. Although it is a daunting task to beat Letran and give them its first loss this season. Tingnan natin, talagang JM Calma and Company gusto makakamit ng isa pang panalo, matalo tong Letran. Ito, tingnan natin yung ating play-in round format na magsisimula na sa May 1. The top two teams, yun yung secured nga nabanggit ko of Final Four spots and will both have that twice to beat advantage. Yeah. And then Coach Aris.
And then yung number 3 and number 4 will slug it out to get the number 3 spot. Kung sino manalo doon, sila makakasecure ng third win. And the loser of that game will face the winner of the 5 and the 6 team na magkakaroon ng their own knockout game. Yung mananalo sa 5 and 6 will face the loser of the 3 and 4. And the winner of that game would take the final seed of the Final Four.
That's why every game is a must-win. I cannot stress that enough. Let's talk about this team first. The Stags in their bright yellow uniforms, kung saan they're number 2 in defense in the league, just next to Letran's 63.57 points per game, allowing opponents. So they're allowing close to 65 points per game. They're a very good defensive team. Ang problema nila, yung opensa, which ranks 9th this season.
Yes, so walang problema sa San Sebastian in terms of defense. Sabi mo nga, number 2 sila sa points allowed. Again, ang nagiging problema nila dito sa tournament natin is their offense. They have to do a better job, especially yung bench players nila. Kailangan mag-contribute ng big time dito sa game na to if they want to keep their hopes alive dito sa tournament na to.
Ang masakit din dito, tinitingnan nga natin number 9 din sa assist, number 9 sa turnovers. So kahit ganun kasolid yung kanilang depensa, mas they average more turnovers than their assists. And if you're Coach Egay Macaraya, that's one thing that you wanna address. And ikaw, being a guard yourself,
yes.
Di ba, Coach?
Kailangan it's the other way around. More assist and take care of the ball much better para magkaroon ng mas malaking probability
Easy
of winning
baskets.
of winning this game.
Meantime, etong tatlong player nila sa San Sebastian, isa na nga yan ang kanilang El Capitan na si JM Calma. Kasama na rin ang veterano na si Ichi Altamirano and Romel Calahat. These three guys are now stepping in those roles na iniwan nila RK Ilagan, Alin Bulanadi at Alvin Capobres. So kung makikita natin last season, yung trio ni Bulanadi, ni Ilagan at ni Capobres ranked number 2 in the league, scoring 81 points per game. Medyo malayo kung ikukumpara natin dito sa trio ni Calma, Calahat at Altamirano.
Again, ang nagiging problema ngayon ni San Sebastian is yung production from the bench. Sa naiwan ni Bulanadi, ni Ilagan, ni Capobres, ginagawa naman ni Calma, Calahat, and Altamirano yung roles nila. Actually, they're scoring almost 36 points per contest. Again, ang challenge for today's game for this San Sebastian squad is yung are those guys coming off the bench kung anong numbers ang may co-contribute nila big time dito sa game na to.
At kailangan mag-step up ang bench nila in this game because they'll be facing one of the best benches, number 1 bench here in the NCAA, ang Letran Knights. And we will be delving deeper. Pag-uusapan pa namin ng gusto ni Coach Aris Di Maunahan ang Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights sa aming pagbabalik. Kayo po nakatutok dito lamang sa GTV para sa pagpapatuloy ng inyong NCAA Season 97 Stronger Together. Buo ang puso!
The biggest election coverage is now online.
Sa ating interactive eleksyon 2022 website, tutulungan namin kayong kilalanin ng mga kandidato at maging handa sa pagboto.
Sa araw ng eleksyon, ihatid natin ang bilang ng boto mula sa bawat voting precinct sa bansa.
At kasama kayo sa pagbabantay sa resulta ng national at local polls.
Lahat ng malalaki at mahahalagang balita diretsong ihahatid sa 173 million plus followers at subscribers ng GMA News and Public Affairs social media pages.
The biggest election coverage from GMA News and Public Affairs. Ito ang Eleksyon 2022.
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon.
Kung kanina ay napag-usapan na namin ni Coach Aris Di Maunahan ang San Sebastian Stags. Ngayon naman, tumungo tayo sa defending champions, still unblemished, wala pa rin talo in Season 97. The Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights just imposing their sheer dominance. Kung titingnan natin in their last game, Coach Aris, parang napakadali lang para sa kanila. Ito ang ating final score, 81-59. They just dominated the Heavy Bombers right from opening tip-off.
Yes, kita natin last game, JRU had more shots taken than Letran Knights. Pero the Letran Knights converted 12 more field goals than JRU. That's why they had 48% sa field goals. And they dominated the game with 22 assists, 12 more than the JRU registered assist of only 10. Tapos, being the number 1 defensive team, itong Letran, they forced the JRU to turn the ball over many times and they scored 21 points off of it. Tapos yung length ni Letran talaga pinakita nila dito with their 15-second chance points against 7 only of JRU. In their way to their biggest lead of 34 points and winning that game with sheer dominance.
Di pa nila pinalamang yung JRU talaga, no? Talagang nilamangan na nga nila ng 34. Talagang hindi pa nila binigyan ng pag-asa.
Right from the get-go hanggang sa final buzzer, hindi na nakatingin ang JRU.
Nag-statement itong Letran dahil earlier, I remember that was a Saturday. Before that game, San Beda suffered its first loss at the hands of Mapua. Meanwhile, let's talk about this guy. I remember covering his first year sa NCAA and sabi nga, grabe daw yung potential. Kasama pa nga to sa 23 for 2023 na pool dati. Gio Ambohot, I think now it's safe to say that this kid is reaching his potential.
Talagang tumaas yung potential nito si Ambohot. Last season, on his 18 games, he only averaged 7.1 points. But right now, only 8 games, 11 points na yung production per game niya. And yung efficiency niya from 45% last season, now it's almost 60. Number 1 in the league in field goal percentage. Ngayon, yung rebounding niya, pinuprovide niya yung muscle for his team. Nag-add siya ng 2 more rebounds than last season. Meron siyang almost 10 rebounds per game. And yung blocks niya is patrolling the paint and binabantayan niya yung paint for them. Meron siyang 1.1 blocks per game.
Malaking bagay din na syempre nawala na nga sila Christian Balagasay, Larry Muyang, Ato Olar. So mas nag-blossom. Siya na yung main big man para sa Letran. Ito si Gio Ambuhot. At makakaharap niya isa pang main big man in the league. I'm talking about JM Calma. It will be the clash of the bigs. This game between Letran and San Sebastian. As we take a look at the numbers, JM Calma is the number 1 scorer in season 97, averaging 16.3 points per game. But he will be facing against the most efficient scorer in Gio Ambuhot with 59% shooting from the floor.
Yes, magandang matchup to talaga. I always feel that San Sebastian has the front line and the length to match up well against Letran. Makikita natin both these guys are averaging almost 10 rebounds per game. So maka-cancel out nila ang game na to. Again, ang makikita, ang titingnan natin is yung support from their other teammates.
Both Calma and Ambuhot are 2 of the very few players dito sa NCAA Season 97 who are close to almost averaging a double-double kasi almost 10 rebounds. Dikit nga, number 4 sa rebounding yung Calma, number 5 sa rebounding tong Ambuhot. So magandang balikan natin mamaya tong matchup natin, the clash of the bigs. The Blue Collar Knights, yan ang tinatawag dito sa Kolehiyo de San Juan de Letran Knights because they do everything. Kung tinitingnan ko nga, Coach Aris, halos number 1 in all categories itong Letran.
Tsaka ang tawag ko rito nga is yung bench mob yung production ni Luis Angalang, King Caralipio, Paulo Havillonar, Christian Fajarito, nag-a-average sila combined into almost 22 points per game and almost 19 rebounds per game, I-add mo pa yung production ni Renz Abando, talagang nagkakaroon ng problema ang kalaban nila dito sa second unit ng Letran.
They lead the bench points here in season 97. Sila ang number 1, itong Letran, averaging 42.4 points per game. Yung kanilang bench, ang sumunod na doon ay yung EAC with 36 bench points. So grabe itong bench ni Coach Bonnie Tan ng Letran. Sa aming pagbabalik, it will be tip-off between the Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights and the San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags. Dito lamang sa inyong NCAA Season 97. Stronger together, buo ang puso!
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes po!
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program!
Ate V!
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We'll never get lost because we have our...
Buo ang Puso, live on GTV and worldwide via GMA Pinoy TV and GMA News TV International. Let's meet the starting 5 for the San Sebastian Golden Stags. At guard, number 6, Arjun de la Cruz.
The starting unit para kay 6-year head coach ng San Sebastian Stags, Coach Ege Macaraya will go with a 5 of Jacob Shanoda, Tristan Felipe Rico, JM Calma is the man in the middle. At sasama ni Arjun de la Cruz and Ken Abarquiz. The The Stags will be in their bright yellow with red trim uniforms. At para naman sa Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights. Second-year head coach here for Letran. Defending champs. Champion back in 2019 and season 95. Coach Bonnie Tan. Sisimulan with the usual. Brand new and Brett Paraiso in the backcourt. Paolo Havillonar and Gio Ambohot and Allen Mina. Ganito nakakatakot itong Letran as we take a look at our officials first, Coach Aris. We have Oliver Angeles, number 28. Number 23 is Alan Barria. And number 20, may papuso pa ito si referee Don De Dios, ating officials. Sabi ko nga, nakakatakot. Babalikan ko lang yung punto ko. First possession ng Letran in blue today. Wala pa dyan yung Renza Bando, wala pa dyan yung Luis Anggalang, King Caralipio, ganyang kalalim.
Kalakas, oo. And interestingly, yung starters ni Coach Egay Macaraya, wala sila Villapando, Altamirano, and Sumoda. Probably hinahanda yan sa second unit ni Letran para i-match up niya mamaya.
Magandang punto yun kasi as we take a look at Calma working right away in the inside, Havillonar gets his first board in this game. Here's brand new, always steady, always so cerebro this season. Grabe yung growth nitong si Fran Yu. Maganda yung punto mo na sinesave muna ni Coach Egay, sina Villapando, yung mga ibang kind of usual starters kasi alam niyang malalim yung bench nitong Letran.
Probably talaga para maka-match up siya dun sa firepower ng second unit ni Letran kaya niya ginawa yung ploy na to today.
Brand new, in and out with that first triple. Almost a minute gone by sa ating unang yugto between San Sebastian and Letran. Ooh, good drop pass doon para kay Marquez. Hindi nga lang naka-convert. Ganda nung
Ganda nung setup job ng point guard ng San Sebastian that time. Hindi lang na-complete nung pinasahan niya yung close range layup.
Nahanap ni De La Cruz tapos biglang kumat baseline. Pero that was a good play. Di nga lang naka-convert. So still scoreless for both teams.
Yes, parehong maganda ang depensa ng both teams as they start this game. Maganda rin yung looks na nakukuha nila sa mga tira nila pero yun nga, hindi pa pumapasok.
A turnover para dito sa Letran Knights, and Letran is a team that really is like a well-oiled machine. Bihira magkamali. Oh, sabi ko nga kanina, on top of the coverage, almost number 1 in all categories. Kenna Marquez puts San Sebastian on the scoreboard.
Another good setup job by the point guard, dropping his pass to his open team in the dunker spot for them to have 2 points.
Marquez in the last game only just had 2 points in 7 minutes of action when they lost to the CSB Blazers. That was last Friday, April 22. They go down to Calma with 8 to shoot. Calma, the help by Ambohot. Where is this play going? And no go. Makukuha ni Ambohot ang rebound. Let's go! Dear daughter, the first report of Miss Cristiana Di Maunan for the San Sebastian Stags. Cristiana.
Andre and Coach Aris, sayang na pagkatalo na naman ang dinanas ng Golden Stags kontra sa CSB Blazers last game. The scores for each quarter were close except for the fourth dahil sabi ni JM Calma na wala na naman daw sila sa depensa kaya tuluyang nakalayo ang kalaban. JM scored a big 25 points and he has been consistent in leading the Stags in numbers. Kaya't meron siyang go signal from Coach Egay to shoot as many shots as he can at umatake ng umatake basta't kaya niya. He is driven by the fact na last year niya na kaya't gustong-gusto niyang makatulong ng malaki sa team. Today against the undefeated Letran Knights, mas tataasan niya ang kanyang kumpiyansa at faithfully susundin niya ang defensive scheme na hinanda ni Coach lalo para kina Renz Abando at Fran Yu. Maging effective kaya ito sa pagpigil sa dynamic duo ng 7-0 team? What do you guys think?
Well, tanungin natin ang iyong daddy. Akala ko sabihin, dad.
San Sebastian is starting this game with a lot of fire defensively. Ang dami na lang stops na nakukuha. Kasi nga number 2 sila sa defense at pinapakita nila yon sa mga agaw nila and mga deflections sa defensive. Ito naman for the third time nakapunta sa paint yung point guard ng San Sebastian and had been able to make that pass 2 out of 3 times nakascore sila. That's why they're up 4-0.
Here's Fran Yu now at the line. Fran, before that free throw. As he misses that, he is a 54% free throw shooter in season 97. Samantala, tumungo tayo sa panig ng Letran with this report from Lan Santiago.
Sa Letran, hindi pa yata naiimbento ang salitang pagkatalo. Nang tanungin ko si Jeyo Ambohot, kanino siya pinaka nasa-challenge? Dalawa ang naging sagot niya, LPU Pirates at CSB Blazers daw ang nagbigay sa kanilang tensyon dahil sa dikitang laban. As top scorer during the previous game, extra shooting daw ang ginagawa niya sa trainings para mas maging magaling sa games. Ang tanong dito, Andre and Coach, naiba ba na kaya ng Letran ang lahat ng kanilang baraha? O may natitira pa silang alas na magpapaluha sa baste? Back to you.
Magandang tanong yun, Lance, dahil kung may nakatagong alas pa.
May pamusoy pa. Mas mahirap kalaban yun. Alam mo, todo na, pero may mga nakatago pa pala. Hirap kalaban talaga pag gano'n.
Nabanggit nga ni Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. Last time I got to cover with him, parang tongits yung the luck of the draw, 'di ba? Pero ito, grabe kung sabi mo nga pampusoy.
Pampusoy, oo.
Napakadelikado nito ng Letran.
But as we can see right now, San Sebastian is up 6-0. They're trying to play deliberate basketball. Hindi sila nagmamadali sa ofensiba nila. Tinatry nilang i-run yung single high offense nila.
Finally!
And nakakashoot sila.
Unang basket mula kay Jeyo Ambohot para sa Letran. Almost 4 minutes gone by sa ating first quarter. Pero Coach Aris, yun nga ang nakakatakot. Yun ang delikado dito sa Letran. Even, yun nga, they're a little slow to start. Pero when they turn it up a notch, at pag pumasok na nga lahat yung kanilang death lineup, nandyan yung Abando, di ba?
Their second unit, yun yung matibay talaga rito sa Letran.
Lalo na yung unit nila down, yung down the stretch, yun talagang pangmadiinan.
Yung mga closer nila.
A miss there mula kay Paraiso for 3, down 4 ang Knights. Here's Ambot again on the low block. Takes that shot. Avillonar gets a second rebound today. Off to the races is Mina. Attacking all the way is Alan Mina.
Ang ganda ng basa ni Mina ron. Walang help side defender. One-on-one. Kayang-kaya kita. Daanan kita. Iskoran kita. Great mentality off of the break doon si Mina.
So Letran still employing that man-to-man defense here. Oh, good swipe by Mina. Last touch on Sharuda. Timeout on the floor. Lamang ng dalawang San Sebastian Stags against the Letran Knights. Kami po yung magbabalik dito lamang sa inyong NCAA Season 97.
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology. Maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital. We show you what's next now.
Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube and Facebook and share your stories too. Let's spread more awesome, wholesome content.
Kapuso artist Tere Madrid is in the house to enjoy some NCAA action this Tuesday afternoon. Letran Knights still undefeated here in season 97. Coach Egay Macaraya and the San Sebastian Stags hoping to give Letran its first loss here in season 97. So far, Letran with number 1 still in the team standings, of course, with an unblemished record, 7 wins, no losses. Sumunod dyan San Beda University Lions after prevailing over the CSB Blazers kanina. So they are now at 7-1. Mapua Cardinals are number 3, 6 wins, 2 losses. The Blazers still at number 4 with a 5-4 win-loss card. San Sebastian number 6. Actually, 4 silang may 3 wins at 5 losses dito. Ang EAC, ang San Sebastian, ang Arellano, and ang Perpetual Altas.
Logjam for the final 2 spots sa play-in tournament natin. And before the break, Andre, si Mina made two good basketball plays. One is attacking off the break and one is stopping the one of going for the layup.
Meanwhile, a great up and under move mula kay JM Calma. It's still a great matchup to look out for. That Calma ang buhot matchup. Yes, Coach.
Again, I said earlier that San Sebastian is playing this game deliberately and then for the most part, nag-run sila ng single high offense, and for the third time, idinamp nila yung bola kay Calma sa post, and that time, nakascore sila.
Romel Calahat comes in, and along with Ken Villapando, so the second unit ni Coach Egay Macaraya, slowly coming in at the 4-minute mark here in the first quarter.
Ito yung dalawang players na sinasabi ko na may length sa wing, na kayang tumapat kila Abando and kila Caralipio. We'll see later kung maganda magiging matchup nila. Ito nga, makikita natin si Abando and Olivario papasok na sa ating game.
Nakita mo yung ginawa ni Avilion, ha? Yung gusto kong gawin sa'yo kanina?
Too little. My guard's too little for me. Extra pass.
Nung panahon mo, wala pang gano'n, no? Siguro gumaganon ka dati nung playing years mo. Pag pinostean mo yung bantay mo, too little. Ito na, Renz Abando coming in for the first time along with a veteran guard, Tommy Olivario. For the Letran Knights, iupo muna ni Coach Bonnie Tan, si Fran Yu, along with Alan Mina. So the 5 on the floor for the Knights is that man, Renz Abando, Tommy Olivario, Geo Ambohot, Paulo Havillonar, and Brent Paraiso.
Yun yung luxury ni Coach Bonitan. Paglabas ni Franyo na mag-a-average ng 4.29 assists per game. Ang pinasok na si Olivario na meron 3.29 points assists per game.
As Olivario knocks down the three and gives Letran now a slight advantage, 9-8.
It's like he's telling me, Coach, hindi lang ako pang assist, pang 3-point shot din ako.
Narinig eh. Here's Calma underneath. Against two defenders. Swatted. Huli ka boy ni Geo Ambot.
Ganda ng handling ng Letran doon sa post play ni Calma. They took away Calma's middle attack and on the mid baseline. May help ni Avillionar and na-block pa niya yung tira.
Here's Ambohot up top. Gives it to Abando. For his first touch and a three. Yes! Para sa tres! Para kay Renz Abando and the two guys off the bench. Para kay Coach Bonitan in less than a minute has scored 6 points, 2 triples, giving the Knights now a 4-point lead, 12-8.
Ayan na. Ayan na yung second unit na sinasabi natin.
Hi, I'm Howie Severino. My colleagues and I developed this idea of creating a podcast as a safe space for sharing insights with leaders and interesting people across diverse backgrounds. I've been a journalist for 33 years as a newspaper reporter, news anchor, online editor, and documentary maker. But podcasting is fresh territory for me. Check out the Howie Severino podcast, an original for GMA News and Public Affairs. New episodes will stream every Thursday. Listen for free on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and other platforms. Empower yourselves and be safe.
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Introducing me to
mga kapuso, it will be Kim Perez performing on this rainy Tuesday afternoon. Abangan nyo po yan. We are 2 minutes and 38 seconds away to end our first quarter. At kanina, San Sebastian was hot to start the game. They were up 6-0. At kanina, kung nakita natin si Coach Bonitan,
relax lang eh.
Relax lang eh. Alam mo yung parang Phil Jackson dati? Yung parang, okay lang, relax lang, kalma lang. That's why, nakikita, it goes to show as we take a look at these two triples, Abando and then Olivario, two guys off the bench for Letran. He trusts his players that they will make
the right plays.
That's right. And San Sebastian scoreless in the last 2 minutes.
8-0 run being employed. I stand corrected. Ang score na yung San Sebastian that time.
And there's that much-needed firepower of the bench para naman kay Coach Egay Macaraya. Ken Villapando scoring his first 2 on that drive. Letran still ahead. Look at how methodical they run their offense. Abando in and out with that 3.
Good look though. Again, both teams are playing this game deliberately. Gusto nila execute yung offense nila to the letter. So nakita natin si Villapando right now on a single high. Can find natin.
Look at this defense of the Knights. As Desoyo, that teardrop is good. But they played great defense before that Desoyo shot. Yung sa mga switches. Here's Paraiso. Hits the front iron with that 3. We're not at a 12-all. A minute 27 remaining in our first quarter. First deadlock at 12 apiece.
They run the same play right now with Villapando na single high.
Villapando bumitin sa ere, hinagis ang bola.
Good
turnover.
challenge by Abando.
Kurt Rayson comes in for Brent Paraiso. As well as Pajarito comes in. Para naman kay Gio Ambohot.
Pagpapahinga muna ni Coach Egay Macaraya si JM Calma. Kasabay niya si Ambohot. We'll see kung sino sa second group na to magmamaterialize ng kanilang opensa.
Traveling violation. Called on Pajarito.
Medyo nagmadali rin si Pajarito sa kanyang opensiba. Ang ganda na ng screen ni Olivario sa kanya. Yun nga lang na napahakbang siya na mabilis kaya tawagin siya na traveling.
Ito na yung second unit ni Coach Bonitan. He's fielded in 10 guys. This is the second unit you're talking about with Rayson, Sanggalang, Pajarito, Abando, and Olivario.
Ang hirap palusutin ng pasa pag si Abando yung nasa harap. Haba ng mga galamay.
Haba ng wingspan. San Sebastian fighting tooth and nail here against the defending champion, still unbeaten Letran Knights. Good pocket pass. Amar Kosari, that was a good play.
Good weekend wing pick and roll action by Kalahat and his big guy there. Window was open sa pocket pass. Hinit niya short roller and then na-score nila ng 2 points. I was about to mention si Kalahat, hindi pa natin nararamdaman na magparamdam sa game na to at yun na nga, nagbigay siya ng isang assist.
Pajarito tries the 3, Mintes, and that will end our first period here on this Tuesday, April 26, 2022. Earlier, San Beda prevailing over the CSB Blazers 67-63. Now the Letran Knights trailing by 2 to end the first. The Stags up here 14-12. Second quarter when we return dito lamang sa GTV.
Iba-iba tayong mga Pilipino. Magkakaiba tayo ng pinanggalingan.
Matatagpuan tayo saan man sa mundo.
Magkakaiba tayo ng estado sa buhay.
Magkakaiba tayo ng salita.
At kulay sa politika.
Pero magkakatulad ang pangarap natin.
Para sa Pilipinas.
At sa bawat Pilipino, disente at ligtas na buhay.
At magandang kinabukasan.
Nasa ating lahat ang responsibilidad.
Sa bawat kandidato.
Sa bawat botante.
At sa mga tagapagbalitang gagabay sa desisyon ng mamamayan.
Para makamit ang pangarap ng ating minamahal na bayan.
Kaya ngayong eleksyon, maging tapat, mapanuri at patas.
Sa isip, sa salita at sa gawa. Lahat tayo dapat totoo.
The GMA News and Public Affairs Election 2022 Advocacy.
Looking for news and latest information?
Watch sa ating NCAA 97 live on GTV, also worldwide via GMA Pinoy TV, GMA News TV International, and also we are live streaming on GMANetwork.com, Philippines website, on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Ito yung inaabangan mo na hindi pa, sabi mo nga, Coach Aris, hindi pa masyado natin nakakamdaman, but he is coming into his own in season 97. I'm talking about Romel Calacan.
Yes, ang ganda ng contributions niya this season for San Sebastian Stags. Meron siyang 10.4 points per game. At saka yung efficiency niya, 43% field goal. Kumukuha pa siya ng 5.5 rebounds per game at nag-a-assist siya ng 2.3 per game. Makikita natin yung overall performance niya pero tahimik na tahimik. Pero sobrang effective itong bata. We'll see today kung madodoble niya yung production niya para matulungan yung San Sebastian to make an upset versus the powerful Letran Knights.
That great numbers as well. Very efficient. Although he was just 2 of 13 in their last game in that loss to the CSB Blazers last Friday, April 22. Magandang hapon po sa lahat ng nakatutok sa atin. Ngayong hapon, nanonood din ng former JRU head coach at bossing natin, Coach Ariel Vanguardia.
Hi, Coach! Coach AV. Good afternoon.
Nanonood si Coach AV. Sanggalang attacks all the way. Gets a friendly bounce. Louis Sanggalang. And look at that. Tongue out for Sanggalang.
Partner, sa first quarter, it was a game of runs. Nagkaroon ng run ang Baste nung una. And then after the timeout, nagkaroon ng run yung Letran. But before the quarter ended, nagkaroon naman ng run ulit ang Baste. Pero ito, to start the second quarter, 2 straight turnovers ng San Sebastian Stags. Again, sinabi natin kanina, mas maraming assist dapat at mas lesser turnovers para mas tumaas yung probability mo na manalo dito sa game na to.
Kalat gets fouled inside as we go back. Steal by Sanggalang, who will go all the way. Bumangga ka pa, sumabay ka pa. Labas tila si Louis Sanggalang.
Yan ang isang lakas nitong Letran. Yung ifo-force ka nila mag-turnovers tapos i-scorean ka ng fast break. Yun ang isang component ng game nila na napakalakas nila. That's why they're leading this tournament 7-0. Number 1 in defense, number 1 in offense. Kaya talaga dominate nila itong tournament natin.
Sa turnover points, 17 turnover points ang itong Letran. Just next to Lyceum's 18. Pero sabi mo nga halos number 1 in almost all categories. Itong Colegio de San Juan de Letran.
Ito na yung sinasabi natin na dumidiin na grupo ni Coach Bonnie Tan. Ito second unit na to.
Louis Sanggalang back-to-back baskets. And Letran ahead once more, 16-15. Ichi Altamirano trying to dance with a bando. Corner 3. No. Oh, a holding foul. Will be charged on the Mason.
Ganda ng eye contact nila doon.
Eye in the sky flame. Wala kay Olivario to Sanggalang.
Chemistry nila, Olivario and Sanggalang. Kitang-kita mo ron. They're enjoying this game. Hinahanap ni Olivario lagi si Sanggalang sa fast break.
Saya din kasi panuorin dahil alam mo nag-i-enjoy lang sila, no? As Altamirano uses the glass. Yes, para sa 3, para kay Altamirano. Let's go back to Cristiana de Maunahan for the Stags.
Though 14 minutes is relatively a long playing time, this is still limited for Golden Stag, Ichi Altamirano last game. Sabi niya nahihirapan pa raw siya noon because of his ankle sprain na hindi pa fully recovered. Parang left leg lang daw niya ang gumagalaw dahil naiilang pa siya sa kanan. He said that he is at 90% today, but the 10% will not limit him from wholeheartedly doing his job to help stop Letran. Ichi is one of the players Coach Egay has his complete trust in, yet he is licensed to shoot and create shots for himself as much as he can. Iwan daw ni Coach sa kanila para sa laban ngayon is to always do the right thing and God will take care of the rest. And Ichi will take this to heart until the final buzzer. Andre, Coach.
Right on cue, Cristiana, as we see Ichi Altamirano knocking down that triple, giving the Stags a 2-point lead, 18-16.
Ito si Ichi Altamirano. Kung may bench mob to Letran, ito naman si Ichi. Kahit coming off the bench siya, pagkapasok niya, nung last time ko siya na-cover, first time niya hawakan yung bola, tira, pasok agad, just like today.
Now let's go to the other side for the defending champions, the Letran Knights. We got Lance Santiago. Lance,
Andre and Coach Aris, Jumbo Hotdog, kaya mo ba to? Ang chant ng Letran Knights kada magsisimula ang kanilang laro. Sabi ng Knights, pinapagana at pinapalakas daw nito ang loob nila kada magsa-start ang kanilang game. Samantala, tila wala sa kondisyon si Franyo kanina nang tanungin ko siya. Wala pa daw siya sa timing pero babalik daw siya na mas may gigil sa depensa. This is no longer a question kung gagana ba ang Jumbo Hotdog chant nila, but how are they going to sustain their energy until the very end? Back to you.
Thank you, Lance. The reason nakakatuwa, no? Yung Jumbo Hotdog, kaya mo ba ito? Ganon sila ka-relax. Ganon sila ka... How should I say it, Coach Aris? Alam mo yun, yung talagang in your element. Yung talagang ang saya lang nila. To the point that they have a chat that they enjoy. They love playing with each other.
Yes. Yun yung most important thing sa isang team. When you play with a lot of gusto, with your teammates and yourself also, mahirap ka talaga talunin. Tapos, ganyan pang ka-talented yung team mo, talagang mahirap kang talunin.
Isa pang nag-stand out sa akin sa report ni Lance, yung hindi pa daw, wala pa daw sa timing. Hindi pa daw 100% conditioning yung Franyo. Ano pa kung
condition to. Patapos na yung ilims natin, wala pa siya sa timing pala. Yun na nakakatakot pag si Franyo sumabay pa sa magandang timing.
Well, that's scary, especially as we approach the playoffs here. Play-in situation muna tayo. Sanggalang. Medyo si Shanoda. Si Shanoda at si Jacob Shanoda was scored on the other end. So it's Shanoda and Sanggalang. Getting a little chippy here. Ayun, sumabit. Naipit, oh.
Meron naman second motion si Sanggalang.
Tinawagan ng warning itong si Luis Sanggalang.
We're not seeing still si Somoda, no? Yung another big guy ng San Sebastian.
As Kurt Rayson knocks down the triple, tying this game again at 19 apiece. Itong si Jesse Somoda, actually, interesting to note, didn't also play their last game against the Blazers. And this is now our third deadlock in this game. 19 all. Olivario serving the floor. Finds a bando. Corner. Yes! Para sa tres!
Grabe, even a transition. They look for their open teammates three-point shots. At nai-hit nila yon. Hindi naman pinapahiya ng mga players ng Letran ng teammates nila. Ini-score nila yung mga open looks na yun.
Renza Bando, perfect from three-point land. Oh, and a couple of guys down. A Knight is still on the floor. It's Olivario, and he is heated at somebody from the Stag side. He's being restrained by his teammate Sanggalang and Abando. Fajarito also trying to calm itong si Tommy Olivario.
Understandable kasi yan kasi San Sebastian is playing their elimination game today. So, ayaw nila magbigay ng buwang sa Letran.
I think kay Kalahat siya, no? Dahil yung siko ni Romel Kalahat.
Parang may bukol ng konti. Pero they're just going hard for the basketball. Gusto nila makuha yung possession. Nothing indecent naman doon.
.608 remaining here in the second quarter. Lamang ang Letran, 3 points to 19. And let's go back, take a look from a different angle. Desoyo, and Olivario, Kalahat there. Saksi Desoyo ito. Makikita natin yun, yung kanan na siko. Yung Romel Kalahat.
May pabaon pala.
Oh, now our officials
are
checking with our, of course, commissioner with Ty Cristobal there. If it was an intended elbow to the face of Tommy Olivario. Our tour officials, referee Alan Barria and referee Oliver Angeles on your screens discussing Commissioner Bai Cristobal. Ito, let's the official, ito si referee Alan Barria. Maganda ko, may mikropono din tong si,
si ref.
But he is relaying to our barker, Migs Torres, kung ano yung naging desisyon nga. We're just awaiting for the
final verdict.
That's right. There's Romel Calahat.
Disqualifying foul on San Sebastian's number 19, Romel Calahat, for elbowing above the shoulder.
So you heard it from our barker, Migs Torres. Disqualifying foul called on Romel Calahat.
Kasi ang rule talaga is pagka tumapon ka ng siko or suntok, anywhere above ng shoulder mo, talagang...
So Romel Calahat will exit the floor, will head back to the dugout. He is done with 6 minutes remaining here in our second quarter. Tommy Levario will be given free throws plus possession. Ganun pa kasakit para dito sa San Sebastian.
Oo, kasi sobrang importante yung player to si Calahat dito sa team nila. Again, sinabi natin kanina, he's coming into his own with almost 11 points per game and 5.5 rebounds and 2.3 assists. Ngayon, mawawala yon. May problema na nga si Coach Egay Macaraya dun sa point production ng bench niya. Ngayon, mas lalaki ang problema ni Coach kasi nawalan ka ng ganung mga puntos. Tanong ngayon is who would step up to get those to get those points.
He is San Sebastian's number 2 scorer this season. That will be it para dito kay Romel Calahat. Oh, Sanggalang falls down hard. It's getting a little physical here in the second quarter. Calahat coming off the bench in this game. Just played 8 minutes. Just a single point from the free throw line. Timeout on the floor. Under 6 minutes to play. The Knights up 24-19.
Looking for news and latest information?
Yung pala almost more than a minute na pala ako hindi humihinga.
Watch GMA News and Public Affairs. Stand for truth.
The digital newscast where you can find the biggest stories of the week.
Binabaril kami talaga pag nasalaot kami. So kami, ano ang laban namin doon?
Dalawang ranger po namin ay pinagpuputokan po ng baril.
In-depth documentaries on issues, special reports,
and analysis on local and global affairs.
Mukhang hindi naman seryoso si Presidente na terminate yung MBFA.
Na wala tayong asahan sa Western Pharmaceuticals kasi nabili na yun eh.
That matter for every Filipino.
Oh. Gusto na lang daw po niyang umuwi na. Doon na lang daw po siya mamatay sa Pilipinas.
Empowered by young producers and innovative mobile journalists.
Catch us at GMA News and Public Affairs TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube channels. Stand with us. Stand for truth.
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe?
The Colegio de San Juan de Letran. Hello, Father. Magandang hapon po. And he is enjoying NCAA basketball action here. The Knights still undefeated in season 97. 7 wins, no losses. If they prevail in this game against the San Sebastian Stags, they will be 2-0, awaiting that final matchup and much awaited matchup against their arch rivals this Friday against the San Beda Red Lions. San Beda, Letran, NCAA season 97. Yan ang bakbakan na inaabangan ng ating mga NCAA fans sa pagbabalik ng oldest collegiate sports league in our country. After, dahil nga sa 2 years na nawala, season 95 tayo huling napanood, 2019, dahil sa pandemya. Although nagkaroon ng season 96, walang basketball nga lang, but siyempre na-miss din talaga ng mga college basketball fans ang action dito sa NCAA.
And speaking of action, ang dami ng action na nakikita natin dito pa lang sa second quarter.
Luis Sanggalang, 6 points now off the bench in 6 minutes. So a point kada minute. Very efficient si Luis Sanggalang.
Ay maganda yung execution ng Letran doon sa kanilang baseline na out of bounds play. Libreng-libre. Sanggalang.
And look at that heads-up play mula kay Kurt Rayson. Hitting a stag and then avoiding the ball.
Mafe-feel natin yung importance ng game talaga na to dahil sa paglaban nila sa bola. No? Pero what's glaring is yung how Letran is playing with a lot of determination, meaning they're playing it the right way. Yung mga tamang decision making andon. Medyo itong San Sebastian medyo nawawala sa focus nila at nawawala sila sa outside ng basketball na yung utak nila.
Gasoyo rather goes close. Rayson pushing the tempo. Oop. Stepping on the brakes, waiting for some teammates to set the offense para sa Letran Knights. Coach Boni signaling the play. Here's Rayson. Inside to Sanggalang. Pass.
Medyo napuwersa niya yung pasa na yun off of a horns action.
Tatawagan ng foul si Rayson on the other end.
Ito si Villapando, another guy na natutuwa ko dito sa batang ito. Sobrang look to score to. Mahabang wing, mataas tumalon, may length, saka may athleticism. Tingnan natin kung makakakuha siya ng rhythm in the last 4 and 48 minutes dito sa second quarter. Naiahambing ko nga to sa dating player na sa Sebastian na si Brickster Encarnacion.
Si Villapando.
Yes,
no?
oo.
Mahaba. Athletic.
Could shoot from the outside.
Here's Villapando now.
Could play the post.
And he is playing the post against Caralipio. The help by Ambohot. Calma is back on the floor for the Stags. 3 gets the lucky bounce para kay Ken Abarquez.
Shooter's bounce right there for Abarquez. Maganda yung setup job ni JM Calma, knowing JM Calma understanding primary option siya pero kinlose yung lane. Unselfish basketball, kinik out niya.
That's Ken Abarquez's second 3 made this season. Abando, the 3 short, hitting that front iron back to the Stags with almost 4 minutes left in our first half. Letran up 4. The Stags led by as much as 6 way back in the first quarter. Ares now in the game. Felibrico go baseline, guarded by the long Abando. Good challenge. Olivario ahead. Caralipio gets bumped and he will head to the line for 2.
Ganda ng recognition ng Letran nun. After making the stop on the rebound play, guys are running na papunta sa fast break. As we take a look dito nga, yung sinasabi natin sa magandang pasa ni JM Calma papunta kay Abarquez for the 3-point shot. Again, I was saying ang ganda ng recognition ni Letran nun. After making the stop, guys are feeling in the lanes. Simple forward pass, nakakuha sila ng scoring opportunity. So, ganun naman sa San Sebastian, hindi nila kailangan na pag tumira sila, tumamad sila sa pagbaba sa depensa kasi iskoran talaga sila ng Letran sa fast break.
That 3 by Abarquez, the second triple made here by the Stags. They're 2 of 6. Meanwhile, Letran is 4 of 11 from 3. Luis Sanggalang heads back to the Letran bench. A well-deserved applause from his teammates. Here's Caralipio at the line for 2.
Si Caralipio, Mr. Instant Offense to. Every time na papasok sa laro, talagang laging i-score at i-score.
Very good free throw shooter at 83% here in season 97. A split from the line. Villapando. Now a trap being employed by the Knights.
1-2-2 full court.
Oh, man is trapped there. Good defense by the swarming Letran Knights, harassing the Stags.
Next guy has to be available kung meron trapping defense na ini-employ yung kalaban mo. So tingnan natin kung magagawa ng San Sebastian niya.
Calma. Still a fairly quiet game for JM Calma. A miss from the corner. And here come the Knights. Abando all the way using the left, gets fouled. And Ren Zabando will head to the line. Bando, a really good free throw shooter.
Sobrang agresibo ngayon itong mga si Ren Zabando. Every time nakakakuha sila ng stops, head down, dire-diretso sa ring, nakakakuha ng scoring opportunities.
Ren Zabando is an 85% free throw shooter. Gets that one to drop. It's number 2 in free throw percentage dito this season. 85.71% is Ren Zabando next to Jello Razon's 88%. Abando also makes 4 free throws per game. He leads the league.
Sobrang agresibo talaga, kaya talagang 4 trips to the line every single game. Leads the league in that.
The defense of the Knights, problems dito sa San Sebastian Stags. Stags down 6, 28-22 with under 3 AA here in the first half.
They break the news and give all the updates. They even get inside the mind of the coaches, players, and even the fans. They make the games even more exciting. Meet the eyes and ears of your favorite team's huddle. They are the courtside reporters of your NCAA Season 97. Catch all the action live Tuesdays to Wednesdays and Fridays to Sundays, 12 noon, with recap episodes at these times on GTV.
Looking for news and latest information? Watch GMA News and Public Affairs. Stand for truth.
The digital newscast where you can find the biggest stories of the week, in-depth documentaries on issues, special report,
and analysis on local and global affairs.
Once again, mga kapuso, there he is, waving to the crowd, Kim Perez. Performing here at St. Benil Gym, Sal Green Hills campus, Mandaluyong City. Yanis Antetokalma. Ayan, medyo tongue twister lang. Ito si JM Antetokalma, kung tawagin nga nila. Last season, in 18 games played, nakita natin briefly ang kanyang mga numero, but he has really upped his numbers. He is entering the pro draft. He's playing his final year dito sa San Sebastian.
Yes, so pinapakita niya yung skill set niya dito sa NCAA. Yun naman ang maganda rito sa NCAA. May chance ka makapagpakita ng galing mo para ma-scout ka ng mga professional
teams. Para tumaas din yung
yes.
value, di ba?
Yes.
At alam naman natin ng NCAA has produced a lot of great Philippine basketball stars. A battle for the loose ball. Second try, wala pa rin para sa San Sebastian. Now here's Abando on the run. Waits for some company. Hands it over to Fran Yu.
Now San Sebastian is playing a 2-3 zone para matanggal yung execution ng Letran sa offense nila.
Abando fires again. That 3 won't go this time. Last touch by Fran Yu. Possession will go back to San Sebastian. Allen Mina will give Ren Zabando a breather. Abando off the bench. He's played close to 11 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 3 from downtown. 6-point lead para dito sa Knights. Villapando attacks. Tap for the leather. Mapupunta kay Javillonar. Ahead to Allen Mina. Mina drives, gets fouled. 2 free throws for Allen Mina.
Pinasok si Mina dahil isa sa mga shooters ng Letran ito. Kasi naka 2-3 zone na si San Sebastian. So kaya yung reason kaya pinasok si Mina is because of the 2-3 zone. But on that time down, si Mina inatake yung basket. Dahil nga understanding that penalty yung kalaban.
Allen Mina gets a first free throw. Yes, coach. Actually,
good heads up play for Mina.
Itong si Mina, Wala pang minimintas na free throw this season. Although,
This season?
2 attempts lang naman before this game. But still, he's perfect. I don't want to jinx it. So he's 4 of 4. 4 of 4 na si Allen Mina here in season 97. Tinitingnan ko nga yung free throws. Grabe. Ni Ren sa bando ka. Talagang this Letran team is also a good free throw shooting team.
For a team to dominate the game, kailangan nila ng magagaling na free throw shooters kasi i-score sila nang hindi umaandar yung oras. So, ang daming freebies na yan.
Ito yung tatanong ko sa'yo ngayon. Aris di maunahan. Siyempre, naglaro ka, ilang taon din yun. Idol ka nga, di ka nga maunahan eh. Pati naging coach ka. As we see this off, tingnan muna natin to si Calma, then I'll go back to my question with related to Letran. Kung may mahanap kang weakness nitong Letran Knights, ano yun? Kung may gusto ko pang i-improve on ng Letran, if there is any, what is it?
Parang wala pa akong nakikita, partner. Kasi sa numbers and sa...
Walang kryptonite?
Wala pa eh. Wala pa akong nakikitang nakakasabay talaga sa Letran. Kasi si Letran is playing smart basketball. Doon sila sa strength nila. Doon nila nilalaro yung basketball nila.
So my next question is, how do you defeat a Letran Knights who plays, sabi mo nga, wala ka nakikita mali, this flawless. Of course, you have to play your A game. Kailangan lessen your errors, lessen your turnovers. As we see, Brent Paraiso coming back in, giving Havillonar a breather. Pero yun nga, how do you defeat a team who is as methodical and as good, as talented as the Letran Knights?
Probably 3 departments. Rebounding, assists, at saka yung free throws. Kung mananalo ka dun sa 3 departments na yon and you lessen the turnovers, magkakaroon, hindi sure ball na mananalo ka, pero tataas yung probability mo na mag-compete at pwede ka makakuha ng panalo sa dulo.
Both with a layup, another
turnover point.
Exactly. Points of turnovers. Ito nga yung binabanggit natin. You cannot commit a turnover and then give them points on the other end. Villapando to Calma, guarded by Ambohot. Villapando, corner 3. And rebounded by Ambot, losing the ball. Here's Calma. Aggressive attacking, and there is JM ante de Calma. 6 to go here in the first half. Mina, the ward off, the step back 3. Won't go, and that will end our second quarter between the Letran Knights and the San Sebastian Stags. Coach Aris, you mentioned it was a game of runs, but so far the Knights just dominating in all aspects here. That eye in the sky play from Tommy Olivario to Louis Sangalang, playing like a well-oiled machine, undefeated team that they are, the defending champions. Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights up by 8 after 2 quarters, 32-24.
Ikinararangal ko pong ihandog sa inyo ang GMA News and Public Affairs Advocacy para sa eleksyon 2022 para sa patas at matalinong desisyon sa mga susunod nating iluluklok sa pwesto. Ako po ang inyong kapuso, Mike Enriquez. Ngayong eleksyon 2022, ang buong sambayanang Pilipino dapat totoo.
Noong eleksyon 2019, ang ating panawagan at panata, pusuan ang totoo. Kaya lumibot tayo sa iba't ibang panig ng bansa para ipakilala at isulong ang mga katangian ng kandidatong totoo.
Pusuan ang totoo! Ngayong eleksyon 2022, sa harap ng hamon na ibangon ang ating bayan, lahat tayo, ang mga kandidato, ang mga botante, at ang pagbabalitang gagabay sa bayan, dapat totoo.
Ang mga tatakbo, dapat totoo. Totoong may paninindigan para sa tama. Dapat patapat, hindi magnanakaw o tiwali.
Totoong may plataforma at konkretong solusyon sa mga isyong dapat tugunan.
Magpapakatotoo sa kanilang mandato at totoo ang hangad na makapaglingkod.
Hindi personal na kapakanan ang itataguyod.
At dahil nasa atin ang responsibilidad
na iboto ang karapat-dapat na kandidato, ang paninindigan ng mga botanteng Pilipino.
dapat totoo.
Magsaliksik tungkol sa kandidatong susuportahan. Alamin ang kanilang track record.
At
Huwag basta maniwala.
Sa sabi ng iba o ng mga tumatakbo.
Himayin ang kanilang mga plano.
At suriin ang mga proyektong kanilang isinusulong.
Pahalagahan, bigyang dangal, at ipaglaban ang boto. Huwag magpabayad sa sino mang kandidato.
Tumulong sa pagpapalaganap ng katotohanan.
At huwag magkakalat ng fake news.
Ang GMA News and Public Affairs sa pagbabalita ngayong eleksyon, mananatiling totoo.
Walang takot na ihahayag ang mga problema ng lipunan para mamulat ng mga kandidato at botante sa totoong kalagayan ng bayan.
Ang mga ibabalita, walang itatago. Lahat dadaan sa masusing pagsisiyasat. Lahat ng panig, pakikinggan at bibigyang boses.
Totoong pagbabantay ang gagawin. Susuriin ang mga plataforma at posisyon ng mga kandidato sa iba't ibang issue.
Para magabayan ang mga Pilipino sa paggawa ng desisyong mahalaga sa ating kinabukasan.
Ang ating pagbabalita, noon at higit pa sa ngayon, walang kikilingan, walang poprotektahan, walang kasinungalingan.
Ngayong eleksyon 2022, ang mga kandidato, ang mga botante, at ang pagbabalitang gagabay sa bawat Pilipino. Lahat tayo, dapat totoo.
Dapat totoo. The GMA News and Public Affairs. Eleksyon 2022 Advocacy.
Jacob, ready ka na ba para sa ating fast break, fast talk?
Ready na, ready.
Okay, sige. Ito, coffee o juice?
Coffee.
Wine or beer?
Beer.
Text o tawag?
Tawag.
Kotse o motor?
Motor.
Rewind or fast forward?
Fast forward.
Six-pack o big belly?
Six-pack.
Bundok o beach?
Beach.
Maging bida o kontrabida?
Bida siya.
Boxer or brief?
Boxer.
Matamis o maalat?
Matamis.
Meat or vegetables?
Meat.
Beauty or brains?
Brains.
Morena o mestiza?
Morena.
Petite or matangkad?
Matangkad.
Demure or athletic?
Demure, demure.
Tommy, are you ready? Fast break, fast talk.
Yes, of course, I'm ready.
Coffee or juice?
Coffee.
Wine or beer?
Beer.
Text or call?
Text.
Kotse o motor?
Kotse.
Rewind or fast forward?
Fast forward.
Six-pack o big belly?
Six-pack.
Bundok or beach?
Beach.
Maging bida o kontrabida?
Bida.
Boxer or brief?
Brief.
Matamis o maalat?
Matamis.
Meat or vegetables?
Meat.
Beauty or brains?
Brains.
Morena o mestiza?
Morena.
Petite or matangkad?
Petite.
Demure or athletic?
Athletic.
Coffee o juice?
Coffee.
Wine or beer?
Beer.
Text o tawag?
Text.
Kotse o motor?
Motor na lang.
Rewind or fast forward?
Rewind.
Six-pack o big belly?
Big belly na lang.
Bundok o beach?
Beach, syempre.
Maging bida o kontrabida?
Kontrabida.
Boxer or brief?
Boxer.
Matamis o maalat?
Matamis. Matamis.
Meat or vegetables?
Meat.
Beauty or brains?
Brains.
Morena o mestiza?
Mestiza.
Petite or matangkad?
Petite.
Demure or athletic?
Athletic na.
Coffee or juice?
Juice.
Wine or beer?
Beer.
Text or call?
Text.
Kotse o motor?
Motor.
Rewind or fast forward?
Rewind.
Six-pack or big belly?
Big belly.
Bundok or beach?
Beach.
Maging bida o kontrabida?
Kontrabida.
Boxer or brief?
Boxer.
Matamis or maalat?
Matamis.
Meat or vegetables?
Meat.
Beauty or brains?
Brains.
Morena o mestiza?
Mestiza.
Petite or matangkad?
Matangkad.
Demure or
Thank you once again to our Kapuso halftime performer natin dito on this Tuesday, serenading us, Kim Perez. And at the half, our score, the defending champions, Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights, up by 8, 32-24, as we take a look at some highlights in the first two quarters. Couple of threes fired by the Knights. One of those, Tommy Lavario there with that three. Four triples from the Knights. One from Olivario, two from Ren Sabando, one from Kurt Grayson. Here's one of those 2 threes from Ren Sabando, leading the way with 7 points off the bench for the Knights. And para naman sa San Sebastian, Ichi Altamirano. Just 1 of 2 threes made para dito sa San Sebastian. The other one came from Ken Abarquez. Second quarter highlights, JM Calma with a kick out. There's that 3 mula kay Ken Abarquez. Calma, far cry from his average. Just 4 points for JM Calma, 3 rebounds today. JM Calma and Geo Ambohot. Babalikan natin yung clash of the bigs nila yung kanilang matchup as we take a look at the numbers after 2 quarters. Andre Felix kasama si Coach Aris Di Maunahan.
Ito, Andre, no, nakikita natin dito, bench points, 22-11. Again, si Coach Egay Macaraya relies so much on his starters. Pero ito naman si Coach Bonitan relies so much also naman dun sa kanyang bench. And then this first half, nananalo yung bench points against the starters of San Sebastian. And yun nga, I feel kailangan si JM Calma has to assert himself better dito sa second half kasi nagsisettle siya as a passer dun sa first half natin kahit na nagkakaroon siya ng touches sa post, pero he's settling for those jumpers. Probably I feel he could take the ball on the paint and be aggressive and get fouled and then score against Letran for them to catch up on this lead.
On top of the coverage, pinag-usapan natin si JM Calma, who's leading the league in scoring at 16 points a game today, just 4 points. Also number 4 in rebounding, close to 10 rebounds, 9.88 to be exact today, just 3 rebounds para JM Calma. Ito yung ating key matchup, the clash of the big boys. Calma with 4, Ambot with 4, pero malayo pa nga sa averages ni JM Calma. And ito, shooting also 33% only from the field as compared to Geo Ambot, who leads the league in field goal percentage.
Yun na nga, we said earlier sa start of this game na probably these 2 bigs would cancel each other out. Pero again, ang challenge is kung sino ang mag-step up sa bench. Kaso, yun nga lang, na-thrown out si Kalahat.
That's the score at the half, 32-24. When we return, third quarter action between the Letran Knights and the San Sebastian Stags. Dito lamang sa inyong NCAA Season 97 live on GTV!
Ibahagi ang talino, siguradong gwapong-gwapo. Walang pikon dito. Katuwaan lang at kwento. At pag di ka sigurado, ask mo! Kung last 2 minutes na ng buhay mo, anong gagawin mo? Kakanta o sasayaw?
Sasayaw na lang.
Sasayaw na lang.
Sasayaw? Sasayaw.
Sasayaw po, sasayaw.
Also seen worldwide via GMA Pinoy TV at GMA News TV International and live streaming sa gmanetwork.com, the NCAA Philippines website on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Andre Felix alongside Coach Aris Di Maunahan with his daughter, Cristiano Di Maunahan, doing courtside duties for the San Sebastian Stags, and Lance Santiago reporting for the Letran Knights. To start the third period, that's not how you want to start it if you're Coach Egay Macaraya, a turnover right away, giving the ball to the Letran Knights.
Tama ka ron, Andre. They started the second quarter with 3 straight turnovers. Ngayon naman sa second half, they started the ball game again this half with a turnover. Kaya masakit sa ulo talaga na isang coach kapag ka ganun ka nag-i-start na isang half. So hopefully, magawa ng paraan ni San Sebastian ito at ma-lessen nila again yung turnovers nila at makakuha sila ng good shots para makashoot sila ng mas madali. Just like that.
Yes, sir. Gets that lucky bounce on that teardrop.
Again, pinag-uusapan natin si Altamirano kanina. Every time he touches that ball, ang main priority niya is to score it. Kaya sobrang maganda na umpisa ito for Ichi Altamirano sa second half.
Warning called on Luis Anggalang.
Flapping.
Oh, faking a foul daw. On the other end, sabi niya tinamaan daw siya sa mukha pero nakita ng officials and see it otherwise as faking a foul. A warning lang naman ang tinawag kay Luis Sanggalang. Mina to Ambohot. Franyu drives baseline. Kicks it out to Mina for 3. No, and the offensive board by Geo Ambohot. Stolen away by the Stags. Counter steal by Paraiso. Sanggalang. Up fake. Gets fouled. Basket is good. Luis Sanggalang.
Yes, we understand na kapag nakastop ka sa defense mo, gusto mo makatakbo agad. Pero that time, dapat pagka ganun, talagang hawakan mo na lang muna yung bola at siguraduhin yung outlet passes. Kasi yun na nga, naagaw and then they made a basket out of it.
8 points now for Luis Sanggalang, leading all scorers. Coming off the bench ba yan, itong si Luis Sanggalang in 10 minutes played so far. But he will be called for his first personal foul. Now JM Calma at the line, still waiting for the outburst of the league's leading scorer, JM Calma.
Yes, partner, nag-adjust siya ngayon dito sa second half natin. Earlier, I said na nagsisettle siya sa mga jumpers niya and being a decoy, namamasa siya. But this time out, on his first touch, went to the paint and spun and get fouled and went aggressive.
Hits both free throws for JM Calma.
Tingnan natin kung makakakuha siya ng rhythm off of those 2 free throws, kung tataas yung kumpiyansa niya at talaga magiging agresibo siya sa pagkuha ng puntos.
Calma 25 and 10 in her last game against the Blazers last Friday in that loss, 71-62. Mina, Paraiso, Sanggalang, and Ambohot along with Franyu. That's a 5 for Coach Bonitan. Oh, the drive by Mina. Huli ni JM Calma.
Back-to-back good plays for JM Calma. Free throw and a foul right there sa other end. Dito naman, protecting the paint with a block. 2 seconds to go. We'll see kung makakascore pa rito si Letran.
Inbounds play to Mina to beat the shot clock. Offensive board by Luis Sanggalang. Gets it again. Here's Sanggalang. The kick out to Mina all day for 3. No. Now let's go to Letran side with this report from Lance Santiago.
Andre and Coach Aris, walang masakit pag may kampyonatong gusto makamit. Kanina sa huddle napansin ko na nilalagyan ng yelo ang noo ni Tommy Olivado dahil sa bukol na nanggaling sa pagsiko ni Romel Calahat ng Stags. Samantala, nang tanungin ko si Coach Bonitan kung anong ibig sabihin ng larong ito sa kanila. Sinabi niya na this game is a preparation for war against the Red Lions on Friday. Back to you.
Thank you, Lance. Yun nga, bakbakan talaga for Coach Bonitan and Coach Boyet Fernandez. That much hype, much anticipated matchup with Ren Zabando and the Letran Knights facing against their rivals from Mendiola, the Sunbeta Red Lions, who tasted their first defeat nung Sabado at the hands of the Mapua Cardinals.
Ni-report niya yung baliwala yung sakit na nararamdaman.
Kay Tommy Olivario.
Oo, ganun katitibay ang mga Letranista na yan. Hindi basta-basta umaayaw yan, lalo na kung nasa liga ka.
Brand new. Drop, that teardrop won't go. Almost 3 minutes gone by here in the third period. An open corner 3 is short. Man down for the Stags. Here's Calma, too deep against the tall trees ng Letran. Another try for Villapando, wala pa rin. But Paul will stay with the Stags, 14 on their shot clock.
Kahit na-miss nila yung mga close range baskets nila na yun, close range attempts, matutuwa ka dahil yung effort nila was there. Gusto nilang makascore, hindi sila nag-give up sa play. And I'm still waiting for Villapando to get his first bucket sa second half.
Here's Calma from the outside. That won't go. It's really getting physical. Ayan, si Abando naman at si Villapando both being entangled, yes. And our officials have to be in the middle of that before it escalates even further. Bottom right of our screens, Villapando and Abando. Ito, from a different angle.
They're trying to block out each other pero nag-end up, nag-block up yung mga braso nila. Double foul siguro.
Possibly. So we await our official si Resty Allen Barria. Oh, at tinamaan pa doon si Ren Sabando. He tried to look at him, parang walang nangyari. Kahit he has one tough kid, Ren Sabando.
Yun ang gusto ko naman sa kanya. Kahit medyo tinamaan siya ron, pero hindi siya nag-react. It goes to show yung maturity niya sa game of basketball. Na hindi siya naapektuhan ng mga ganong klaseng scenario. Ang only business niya is to play this game the right way.
Double foul.
It's double foul.
Number 23, Villapando, and number 10, Ren Abando.
So both Villapando and Abando will be called for a foul. And since jump ball, wala naman tayong jump ball dito sa amateur ranks. Possession arrow para sa Letran Knights. Luis Angalang will head back to the bench. Avillonares back on the hard court. Coach Egay Macaraya also making substitutions of his own. Amar Cosaris back in for Ken Abarquez. Now let's go to San Sebastian side with this update from Cristiana Di Maunan.
A very inspired group of Stags came out of the dugout, all thanks to Coach Egay's composure and reassurance that they are doing well. Pantay sa 21 rebounds ang Letran at Baste at the end of the first half. Coach is very happy with their defense. Talagang sa offensive executions na sila nagkakamali. Despite that, he told his Stags na kahit nagkakamali na, hindi nila kailangang magsigawan. He wants the team to stay as a family no matter what transpires on the court. Sabi niya sa team, huwag magmamadali tumira dahil libre naman daw. Huwag din mag-alangan sa pag-drive because coach wants them to go hard and never hesitate. Part of the game daw masupalpal. It only matters that they go back 120% on defense. Coach believes na pag dumikit sila, may chance silang manalo. Kaya't asahan nating mas kakaid ng Stags this second half. Gentlemen.
Thank you, Cristiana. You know, the thing about Coach Egay Macaraya, he's a coach that really doesn't back down from a fight. Kaya nga minomotivate niya basing on Cristiana's report there if we go back.
Yes.
It's just, we need to see that aggression.
And the encouragement coming from your leader, which is si Coach Egay Macaraya. Pinakikita niya na... And right on cue, si Calma puts the ball on the floor, gets to the paint, score again. Yan ang hinahanap natin kanina on the break, na maging aggressive siya dito sa second half, and he's doing it right now. Again, going back to Coach Egay, magsisimula yung encouragement sa isang leader, which is coach nga, kaya binibigyan niya ngayon ng kumpiyansa yung players niya kahit they're down by 4 points para lumaban dito sa game na to.
3 to shoot para Iso the fake. Difficult fall away.
Good challenge for Ichi Altamirano. He didn't foul. He just put his hand up and na-bother niya yung tira nung player ng Letran.
A bit of momentum para sa San Sebastian Stags. And another basket there, courtesy now of Amar Cosari, trimming this Letran lead down to 2, under 6 to play in the third quarter. Kami po yung magbabalik dito sa GTV.
Maraming ingay ngayon sa ating buhay. Kaya, slow down muna tayo.
Sino ka ba?
Kailangan ko ng time for myself.
Wala na ako ginawa sa buhay ko kundi magbanda.
Marami tayong gusto pero hindi naman lahat natin nakukuha.
Care to share?
Siyempre, if I have the answer, di ba? Di ang yaman ko na.
Healthy na kwentuhan?
Tell him na your goal now is to have a house in each.
Yeah. Komportableng usapan.
No dating muna.
Sagot ko na yan.
Ganda nun, okay.
Yes.
Ako dito.
Kaya share mo na dito sa Share Ko Lang.
They break the news and give all the updates. They even get inside the mind of the coaches, players, and even the fans. They make the games even more exciting. Meet the eyes and ears of your favorite team's huddle.
Iso in his first 3 games, just 4 points. No three-pointer made there. He was 0 of 11. But in the last 4 games, Paraiso was able to find his stroke. Now it's 61% from three-point country, 11 of 18. Makikita mo, kailangan lang naman talaga yung rhythm. Yes. Tumaas yung kumpiyansa mo. Pero sabi nga, shooters shoot. Pag shooter ka, you have to do para mag-init.
Malibre ka, tira ka. And part of that, syempre, siguro, is galing kay Coach Bonnie na binibigyan ng kumpiyansa yung players na kahit nagmi-miss ka na, Basta next time down, nakita mong libre ka ulit, go ahead and let it fly. And yun nga nangyayari sa kanya ngayon. Maganda yung shooting niya ngayon.
Speaking of shooting, Ren Sabando, yes! Para sa tres! Knocking down his third triple today.
Good ball movement that time for Letran Knights, finding their open shooter at that corner. Very important spot of the court is that corner 3. Pero dito sa ilalim, merong kiskisa na naman.
Si Amar Kusari, pati si Jeyo ang buhod. So double foul again. One on Kusari, one on Ambohot. Play resumes with 5 minutes, 12 seconds remaining here in the third period. Letran up 5. Arjan de la Cruz playing the point guard position here, calling the play. Hands it over to his big man, JM Calma. Will operate from up top. Villapando. Calma gets fouled, and he will head to the line to take 2.
Aggressive penetration for ito yung ball movement na sinasabi natin kanina. They're on the zone. Letran found their open shooter dun sa corner, and Abando, a great shooter from Letran, knocks it down.
That's the thing. You can't give that guy that much daylight, but late on rotating lang sa defense.
Especially at that corner 3 na pinakamalapit na 3-pointers sa isang basketball court.
Deadly si Ren Sabando from that corner. And that's the thing with this Letran team. They also share the basketball very well and find the open man. Oh, an unsportsmanlike foul signaled by referee Alan Barria.
Those things ang kailangan nilang i-check this time. Masyadong marami ng mga extra motions na nagagawa sa San Sebastian.
Ayun, no, at the bottom, itong si Kusari above the shoulders. Ito yung tinawag din kanina kay Romel Calahat.
Double foul. And,
diba yung
yes, an elbow above
the shoulder. Kaya he was ejected from this game.
I feel players has to be smart, especially on San Sebastian side, because they're only down by 4. Kung mababawasan mo yung mga ganun, again, tataas yung probability mo na maka-keep ng close ng game and makaagaw sa dulo ng panalo. Pero kung dadagdagan mo, dadamihan mo yung mga ganong klaseng fouls, tapos mabibigyan mo ng free throws yung kalaban, lalayo yung gap mo dun sa hinahabol mong team.
Patay yun ang kailangan mo lang if you're facing a team as good, as deep, as talented, as strong as Letran, you just have to keep in step with them. Try to keep it close, which San Sebastian is doing
right now. Tsaka yung discipline mo in playing this game of basketball. Kailangan nandun for 40 minutes. Kung 45 minutes pa ang kailangan, much better. Pero kailangan i-check mo yung emotions mo. Hindi pwede pag tinamaan ka kanina, bawian ko to. Hindi pwedeng gano'n. Play the game the right way para, again, lumaki yung chance mo na manalo sa isang basketball game.
Meanwhile, nakita natin earlier our commissioner again, Bay Cristobal, discussing with our officiating team and 2 of our referees, Oliver Angeles and referee Alan Barria. They will try to review and see if that will warrant, as we take a look at Arturo Bay Cristobal, our NCAA commissioner. And they have made a decision. So it was an unsportsmanlike foul. Officially, tatawag dito
unsportsmanlike
kay Amar
foul,
Kusari.
number 27, Amar Kusari.
And pangalawa na yan.
So that's another 2 free throws given to Letran without the clock running.
And Kusari will be replaced here. So 2 free throws plus possession for the Knights. It's Javillonar now at the line, getting that first one to go. So mabigat, nawalan ka na nga ng Romel Calahat, and then Kusari heads to the bench. These problems will mount. Pwede kang balikan yan towards the end game.
Imagine they're down by ilan ngayon? 6?
Kanina, yeah.
By 6, so yung
nababa pa nga sa 2 yan, coach.
Yung 2 free throws na bigay ni Calahat kanina, and the 2 free throws, probably down by 2 lang sila.
And now Letran can even extend the 6-point lead if they convert on this possession. Here's Abando, the baseline jumper, no. Underneath, count the basket plus the foul para kay King Caralipio.
That's the length that we're talking about early on dito sa before the start of the game. Yung mga big guys nitong Letran talaga. They will pound you inside the paint. Na-miss ni Abando yung tira niya. Doesn't matter. Andun yung mga teammates na malalaki to clean up the boards. And yun, na-finish pa. Plus a foul.
At nag-e-enjoy din ngayong hapon. Former Knight, the Stingray, Ray Nambatak, NCAA champion nung season 91. Ray Nambatak, Stingray, maraming salamat. Samahan mo kami minsan dito, Stingray. Under 5 minutes remaining here in the third period. Letran now up 9, their biggest so far in this game. Abando skying high for that rebound. Check that. Letran's biggest lead went up to as much as 10.
Parang sinilip ni Abando ron. Kung madumi ba yung ring doon sa side na yun. Sa taas ng talon niya. Grabe. Wide open.
Millionaire's jumper. No, doesn't get the bounce. Calma secures another rebound. That's Calma's 9th board today. Again, JM Calma close to averaging a double-double. He leads the league in scoring with 16 points, close to 10 rebounds. Under 4 minutes to play here. A drive. Just won't go down. The drive from De La Cruz. Here's Abando. Bumitin sa ere. Lista mo ba?
Grabe naman yung tinalon niya na yun.
Abando versus Calma. And Abando prevails, hanging in the air. Let's watch it one more time before. Ito muna yung lucky teardrop. Ay, hindi pumasok. Ito yung talon.
Yung sobrang taas ito. Tinignan kung madumi yung ring.
And then here's that drive. Abando taking off that runway, hanging in the air against JM Calma. Getting that bounce. And
binaril pa. Daming tama. 8, 9, 10. Ganda nung atake ni Abando ron. Parang si Mike Garcia na dating Letranista rin. Taas ng talon. And 1 pa ba?
Ikaw ba gumaganong ka rin dati?
Hindi.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hindi. Siguro sa mga malilit na liga lang. Pero pag mga organized basketball, hindi na.
Got the basket for Renz Abando. Second personal foul called on JM Calma. Let's see if matatawagan by after. Pero mukhang wala, no? Mukhang let go yung ganun or may warning yun.
Taunting or something. Tingnan natin kung pipituhan niya or iwa-warning nga. Yeah, probably.
Our official Don De Dios talking to the coaching staff.
Technical foul on number 10, Renz Abando, for second infraction of taunting.
Yeah.
Second infraction for taunting. So technical foul.
Yes.
Tinawag kay Renz Abando. And
that's
right
why
away,
hindi ko ginagawa yun nung naglalaro ko. Unang-una, hindi ko kayang ganun kataas na talon na layup. Pangalawa, may taunting. Technical yun.
So, bibigyan ng free throws JM Calma. Ang nagustuhan ko kay Abando, although, siyempre, minsan
emotion yun eh.
Emotion yun eh. Kasama parang, di ba, laro yun na, siyempre, napapanood mo din minsan yun yung mga idol natin sa ibang liga, di ba? Or di ba, minsan makikita din natin sina LeBron James.
May celebration Kevin Durant, after making a basket.
Pero siyempre, dito sa ating
NCAA. Bawal yan.
Sorry siya kagad eh. Kay Coach Bonitan eh.
Nadala lang siguro ng emosyon. Kasi, again, si Calma yung challenge sa kanya eh. Number 1 scoring player natin sa NCAA.
Abando calmly sinks that free throw. Again, he averages 4 free throws made per game in season 97. Also number 2 in the league. 85% from the line. Oh, almost a steal from behind.
And they're now up by 11.
Eto na.
It just started dun sa it just started dun sa unsportsmanlike foul na binigay ni isang player ng San Sebastian. Nagdikit-dikit bigla ngayon 11 points na yung lamang.
Si Kosari.
Yeah. So ganun ka importante ang kada possession sa isang basketball game. you won't feel na, Coach, isa lang naman yung nagawa kong pagkakamali. Pero, it would lead into this,
domino.
into this kind of runs.
Tama.
Diba? Na it would haunt you later on sa game.
Meanwhile, traveling violation. Called on the Stags, another turnover. 2-3 zone now being employed by the Stags. Ang 5 para sa Letran, si Olivario, si Abando, si Caralipio, Paraiso, and Avillonar. Yes! Para sa 3! Para kay Brent Paraiso!
Pinag-usapan natin kanina na siya kahit 0 out of 4 sa start ng liga, hindi niya tinigilan yung mga open threes niya at nakascore siya ng 11 of 18 sa last 4 games nila. Ito ngayon, nakascore na naman siya ng another 3-pointer, wide open 3-pointer.
Alex Desoyo converts inside. Makit na nga kanina yung biggest lead yun ng Letran. That was at 14. Timeout on the floor. Kami po yung magbabalik. Letran ahead 48-36.
Jacob, ready ka na ba para sa ating fast break, fast talk?
Ready na, ready.
Okay, sige. Ito, coffee o juice?
Coffee.
Wine or beer?
Beer.
Text o tawag?
Tawag.
Kotse o motor?
Motor.
Rewind or fast forward?
Fast forward.
Six-pack o big belly?
Six-pack.
Bundok o beach?
Beach.
Maging bida o kontrabida?
Bida, syem.
Boxer or brief?
Boxer.
Matamis o maalat?
Matamis.
Meat or vegetables?
Meat.
Beauty or brains?
Brains.
Morena o mestiza?
Morena.
Petite or matangkad?
Matangkad.
Demure or athletic?
Demure, demure.
Tommy, are you ready? Fast break, fast talk.
Yes, of course. I'm ready.
Coffee or juice?
Coffee.
Wine or beer?
Beer.
Text or call?
Text.
Kotse o motor?
Kotse.
Rewind or fast forward?
Fast forward.
Six-pack o big belly?
Six-pack.
Bundok or beach?
Beach.
Connor Vic Calvo. Connor Vic Calvo Jr. OP. Colegio de San Juan de Letran. Long-time member of the management committee ng ating NCAA.
For sure, very happy si Father Vic sa nangyayari sa team nila ngayon.
Panigurado, lamang na lamang. Lamang ng 12, umakit pa yan sa 14 kanina. Magandang trivia din, magkakampi kayo din yung rin sa bando. According sa ating kasama na si Mikey Reyes, naging magkakampi yung rin sa bando. JM Calma. In the off-season in another league. Laro pareho yan. Medyo malapit lang dito sa San Juan. So naging ano pa yun, magkakampi. Kaya siguro, ang coach din nila nun, si Randy Alcantara. Kaya yun na little
Lahat
trivia.
mga batang NCAA.
Oo. Kaya siguro, pero magkaibigan naman, magkakampi naman yun. Pero
siguro nagkakantsawan lang ng konti.
Tingnan natin kung babawi yung Calma mamaya. Pero wag na, kasi baka tawagan nila.
Yes.
Blanca ni Abando.
Bawal tumira sa harap ni Abando. Supalpal, piso ang inabot. Kumbaga sa kalye, piso ka. Take it.
Ren Sabando also averages 1.5, all close to 2 blocks a game. Tingnan mo yung lundag, no? Kita mo? Dead ball na, tinalon pa rin.
Gusto ko nga tanungin kung tama ba yung height ng rim dun sa kabila. Parang ang baba for him.
Ito yung official block.
Hindi pwede. Grabe. Ganda ng timing. Niya.
So siya mapanood sa slam dunk contest.
Ang gaan no? Parang papel pag tumalon.
Alam kong, syempre, pag binanggit natin, kinumpara natin sa ibang player, di ba? Minsan ano. Pero, in a way, parang siyang Kevin Durant, yung matangkad,
pati
lanky,
yung frame niya.
Mataas tumalon, di ba? Yung wingspan, mahaba. Tapos may perimeter jumper,
may pull up, may 3 points.
Oh, di ba? Para sa akin lang naman yun.
Pwede. Pwedeng ganun nga yung kahambing niya na player sa abroad. Pero dito, talaga nakikita ko sa kanya si Tita Mike Garcia. Yung dating Letran Knight din, slam dunker also.
Yun ang nakikita mo. Abando. Against the zone defense employed by San Sebastian. Abando goes up! He will head to the line for 2 more free throws. Again, Abando, #1 in free throws made this season. before today, 30 made free throws already para kay Ren Sabando in 7 games. 4.29 free throws made.
Tsaka pagbantay mo si Ren Sabando, hindi po pwede ang mentality mo na pag nabitawan niya yung bola, akala mo tapos na yung trabaho mo. Hindi. Kasi kukunin pa rin niya ulit yung bola. So, kung ikaw ang bumabantay sa kanya, talagang yung focus mo sa kanya dapat and yung effort is nandun para hindi siya makakuha ng second chance opportunities.
So, Bando today, 3 made free throws, 3 of 4. 14 points para kay Ren Sabando. Misses on that second. A rare miss from the line para kay Ren Sabando. Who's number 2 in free throw percentage here in season 97 at 85%. Calma throws one up. And rebounded again by guess who?
Ren Sabando. You really have to put a body on him pagkakatabi mo siya, pagka sa rebounding na.
Hindi mo sabi,
Yun. Parang nasa bewang ni JM Calma yung paa ni Abando that time.
Parang may spring talaga. And he's back at the line since both teams are now at the penalty. Abando again is back at the line. Ito pa yung matindi, galing pa sa free throw. So he gets a lot of free throws. Kada laro nga, close to 5 free throws made a game. Ren Sabando, also one of the leaders in scoring. Number 4 actually in the league at 15 points per game.
Mark of a good player is magaling sa free throw. Kasi kung kasing agresibo ka niya, lagi kang mafa-foul, malimit mafa-foul ka. Kailangan kagaya niya, magaling mag-free throw. And he's showing na magaling talaga siya mag-free throw.
51-38 in favor of the Knights. Here's an open 3. Babalik na naman sa Letran. But a minute 30 remaining.
One more.
Here's Abando. Again, he will head to the line for 2 more free throws. Second personal called on Mike Are.
And we know that Abando could hit the 3-pointer. Pero that time, understanding nga ni Abando na penalty ang kalaban. No, I won't jack it up from the beyond the arc. I-drive ko tong bola and I will get fouled and pupunta ako sa line kung saan magaling ako.
17 points now for Abando. Try to make it going for 18 and he does.
Silent 18 points.
Diba effortless?
Yes.
Off the bench pa.
Off the bench. Kaya masakit sa ulo talaga sa mga coach ng kalaban pag si Ren Sabando ang assignment mo.
Nauubusan na nga tayo ng descriptive words eh. Here's this trap being employed by the Knights, giving trouble para dito sa San Sebastian Stags. Desoyo, almost a traveling violation. Are! Yes! Para sa 3! Para kay Mike Are, and if you're San Sebastian, you needed that triple badly.
Yes, kailangan mo yon na naghahabol ka, nag-zone yung kalaban. Kailangan wide open 3, kailangan may kumpiyansa ka to knock them down, and yun na nga nangyari. Na-shoot ni Ari yung 3-pointer.
Caralipio out to Olivario. Here's an open 3. Wala para sa Letran. Desoyo tracks down the defensive board. Now Alex will take his time. They need a great possession here. Calma needs to get going offensively. Are will try back-to-back. Yes! Para sa 3! Back-to-back mula kay Mike Are.
May rhythm na si Mike Are, no? Nakashoot siya ng unang pukol niya on the return play. Again, he found himself wide open. Kaya-kaya niya na i-shoot yun.
Bando to Sanggalang!
Great interior offense shown by Letran that time out. May iksing pasa
sa
mga big.
Heat check para kay Are to end the third quarter. That lead once cut to single digits. Now up 11 for the Letran Knights.
Part ng firepower nila yan. Interior basketball.
Ito yung mga highlights natin. Ito yung ito naman si Abando. And then, yun nga, ito yung basket and the foul mula kay King Caralipio. The defending champs are ahead by 11, 55 sa 54. Fourth quarter sa aming pagbabalik. Dito lamang sa inyong NCAA Season 97 Stronger together. Buo ang puso.
The biggest election coverage is now online.
Sa ating interactive eleksyon 2022 website, tutulungan namin kayong kilalanin ng mga kandidato at maging handa sa pagboto.
Sa araw ng eleksyon, ihatid natin ang bilang ng boto mula sa bawat voting precinct sa bansa.
At kasama kayo sa pagbabantay sa resulta ng national at local polls.
Lahat ng malalaki at mahahalagang balita diretsong ihahatid sa 173 million plus followers at subscribers ng GMA News and Public Affairs social media pages.
The biggest election coverage from GMA News and Public Affairs. Ito ang Eleksyon 2022.
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need. Anong mga...
Good afternoon, muli mga kapuso. Live sa GTV. Let's take a look at the scoring per quarter. San Sebastian won the first quarter, 14-12. And then, second quarter, bumulusok ang Letran, 20-10. In the third, we saw the Stags aggressive to start that third quarter. But towards the latter part, Letran Knights were clicking. Hence, they still have this double-digit lead, 55 sa 44.
Kung makikita mo yung graph mo yun, pataas yung scoring ni Letran.
Ito yung kanina pa natin nakikita sa Sanggalang yung tinawagan ng taunting.
So another taunting from Sanggalang naman.
So bawal din pala yun.
Technical, oo. So again, you have to handle your emotions well pagka naglalaro ka ng basketball. Kasi may mga rules na ganyan. Kailangan alam mo yung rules na yun.
Sanggalang trying to plead his case. Gusto ko lang naman dumila-dila. Wala naman ako.
Yun lang walang ice cream eh. Kung may ice cream siguro, pwede. Kaso wala eh. Kung may ice cream ka hawak, hindi ka matay-technical wala eh.
But I like the swag of that kid. Ito si Louis Sanggalang. The way he plays the game with so much
bigger than his height.
Matapang, going loob.
Saka compose every time mahawakan niya yung bola dun sa paint na yun.
Tama. Altamirano, bit silent before that three. Knocked down by Ichi Altamirano.
Kita mo si Ichi talaga every after break or after every quarter break. Every time na mahawakan niya yung bola talagang aggressive siya na may score yung bola and lagi siya nagiging successful this game.
Second three by Ichi Altamirano. He now has 8 points. That
on the step back, nagkaroon ng konting space. That's all he needed. Binitawan niya. Bottom of the net. Tapos ito, na-force na ng San Sebastian na mag-miss tong Letran dun sa mga close basket attack ng Letran. Kaso nga lang, hindi nila nakukumpleto yung rebound. So nakakakuha ng offensive rebound si Letran and yan nga, nakakakuha ng foul, nakakashoot sa free throw. And gagaling mag-free throw nitong mga ito.
Split from the line para kay Gio Amboot.
Lane violation. So those rebounders na nasa gilid ng guhit, kailangan mahintay nila mabitawan ng shooter yung bola bago sila pumasok for the rebound. That time, medyo maagang pumasok yung isang player na sa Sebastian. Kaya may another free throw, si Gio Ambohot.
Ambohot is a 50% free throw shooter before entering today. 15 of 30 from the line.
Now, San Sebastian has to make their acts together right now. Kailangan magkaroon sila ng run. And for you to do that, kailangan strings of good basketball play defensively and execution offensively.
Foul called on Louis Sanggalang. Third personal on Sanggalang. Talagang dine-deny si Altamirano na tumanggap ng bola ni Rayson. Here's Calma. He needs to get going offensively. They want to spark a comeback here. Down 9. Oh! Sorry, turnover para sa San Sebastian. Tumatakbo na naman ang Letran. Inside to Sanggalang! Binangga na! Ilista mo pa! Nilabas pa ang mga muscles ni Louis Sanggalang.
Flexing his muscles, brother. Ang ganda ng primary break na ginawa ng Letran yun. Forward pass, simple forward pass. Rewarding his big guy na command. Ayun na, and one play. Good recognition on the part of Rayson that time.
Tingnan mo yung mga teammates gumagano'n. Nilapitan siya kagad ni referee de Dios eh.
Baka matunting ka ulit, matatabo ka na rito.
Gumanon. Tapos nilapitan siya ni referee de Dios.
Off.
Oo, sabi niya, gusto ko lang naman mag-ganun ref. Hindi lang naman ako tinoton. Hindi nga lang na-complete yung 3-point play, missing on that free throw. Balik sa San Sebastian ang possession. Under 9 minutes to go here in this 4th and final quarter. Maraming salamat muli mga kapuso for joining us today on this rainy doubleheader. Oh, and an offensive foul. Moving screen.
Compounding mistakes, partner, na nangyayari dito sa San Sebastian right now. Noong naunang possession before that, si Are dumrive pero tumalon without having an option kung kanino yung ipapasa. Pagtalo niya, saka siya nagharap na papasahan. In the process, na-turnover niya yung bola. And that time naman sa sunod na play, single high option pero na offensive foul.
Last touch by a Knight. Balik sa San Sebastian ang bola. 8:35 remaining. Coach Bonnie Tan will send Paraiso back to the hardcourt in the next dead ball situation. Here's Are trying to shake off his defender. Altamirano guarded tightly by Olivario. 8 to shoot. Good swipe. Another turnover. Here come the Knights off and running. Caralipio all the way. King Caralipio. 6 points today. Extending this Letran lead once again. 61-48. Kami po yung magbabalik dito sa GTV.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We'll never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer niyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
Ibahagi ang talino, siguradong gwapong-gwapo. Walang pikon dito. Katuwaan lang at kwento at pag di ka sigurado,
here come the Knights. King Caralipio. Off a turnover, converts, and the Knights, pinag-uusapan natin kanina pa, Coach Aris.
Number 1 defensive team. Kaya pinapakita nila ron kung gaano kahigpit ang depensa nila. Not only 1 guy is guarding the ball, pero yung 5 guys guarding the ball. Hindi nag-try mag-penetrate si Ichi Altamirano, pero yung help side defense ng Letran was there. And nakaagaw sila, yun nga, 2 points na naman, turnover basket.
12 points of turnovers para sa Knights in this game. They're number 2 in the league in turnover points, averaging 17 a game.
At yun pa, nagkaroon ng ball deflection si Olivario of that inbound. Tumama sa paa ng point guard. Turnover na naman. So nawala na naman yung chance si San Sebastian ng score and napunta dito sa Letran. And they capitalize on that.
Simple basket mula kay Gio Ambohot. Pag ganun talaga, maliber siya around the perimeter.
10, 12 footer, that's automatic for Gio Ambohot. Ang ganda rin ng setup play na yun. Line offense, spread yung dalawang shooters, then step in lang si Ambohot for the 2-pointer.
8 points now for Gio Ambohot. 6 to shoot for the Stags. Kenna Marquez was able to bail out the San Sebastian Stags on that possession. But still a 13-point lead para sa Letran. Let's go back to San Sebastian's side, courtesy of this report from Cristiana Dimaunan.
Andre and Coach, palaging problema ng Stags ang endgame at nakikita natin to ngayon. Pero kahit nahihirapan sila, kita rin natin na hindi pa rin sila umaatras. It doesn't matter to them that they are facing the #1 team this NCAA season 97. Dahil paalala nga ni Coach Egay, this game is all about hard work. Damang-dama rin ang pagiging tatay ni Coach sa team because he is there for them sa long-term dreams nila. He told them to pour everything they have on this game because it will teach them a lot. The players of Letran are the same players na patuloy nilang haharapin kahit pagkatapos ng kanilang collegiate career. Kaya't hanggang matapos ang laro na ito, ibibigay ng bawat isa ang kanilang buong puso at lakas para kay Coach. Kaya't hindi lang si JM Calma ang step up, kundi lahat sila. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Cristiana. Well, may 7 minutes pa to be exact. 7:02 para humabol ang San Sebastian dito. Pero nasa Letran ang bola. Here's Olivario wanting to go inside na agaw ni Calma. Napangiti na lang si Luis ang galang doon. Three by Calma, no. Caralipio was fouled. Oh, it looks like itatawag ang foul kay King Caralipio. And that will be second personal foul on Caralipio. Fourth personal foul ng Letran. 6:43 to go. Kami po yung magbabalik dito sa GTV para sa inyong NCAA Season 97.
Hi, surprise guest!
Hello.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes po!
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye-bye.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program!
Ate V!
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw na.
Now let's go to Letran side and an update from Lance Santiago.
Andy and Coach Aris, kanina medyo mainit ang ulo ni Coach Bonitan dahil nakukulangan siya sa performance ni Mark Cavillonar. Andy and Coach Aris, bilang napag-usapan nyo kanina kung may weakness ba ang Letran Knights, tinanong ko si Coach Bonitan. Sinabi niya dalawang bagay. Minsan kulang sila sa execution ng offense at rebounds. But if the Knights will address this, we would love to see the undisputed remain undisputed until the very end. But for now, we can tell that they are ready for war. Back to you.
Maraming salamat, Lance. And the remaining game para dito. Meanwhile, JM Calma, that long two. He needs to get his offense going para makabalik ang San Sebastian with 6:27. Nalalabi sa ating huling quarter. The Knights still undefeated. They will face their rivals, the Sunbeta Red Lions, on Friday. That will be a big matchup between the two titans of season 97. Ambot had to give up the last second. Mauubusan ng shot clock ang Letran. With Sangalang taking that jumper, and that was one of the rare few possessions na maganda talaga ng yung depensa ng San Sebastian, forcing Letran to scramble on offense.
And that's back-to-back. JM Calma hits his elbow jumper right there, and then a return play on the other end right here. They made a stop. Now, let's see dito sa last 6 minutes of the game kung marirecognize ni San Sebastian na 14 fouls na penalty na itong Letran if they could take the ball to the rack and get fouled. Why? Because makakahabol sila doon dahil 11 out of 13 free throws ang nai-score ni San Sebastian ngayon.
At yun na nga, nakarinig ka yata, Aris di Maunahan, tutungo sa linya na naman si JM Calma.
Good aggressive drive by the point guard of San Sebastian right there. Kanina pa, the entire game, inaatake niya yung paint.
Tama.
And good things happen. Sorry.
Gusto mo mawalan ng trabaho? Mr. Oliver Victor Beltran Amoroso, First Vice President and Head Regional TV and Synergy, Sir Oli.
Sorry. Sorry, sir.
Mahal natin trabaho natin. Kailangan natin, syempre, bigay po guys sa ating boss. Meanwhile, Calma sinks that free throw.
Again, talking about
okay, tuloy mo na.
San Sebastian. Maganda yung ginagawa ng point guard nila, si De La Cruz. Taking the ball to the rack, to the paint. Ang ganda, ang dami na nakukuha ang baskets.
Sarap mo pala sa akin, no, Aris Di Maunan. Under 6 to play. Oh, Abando challenged by Calma. Possession will stay with the Knights. They have a 10-point lead here. 5:34-15 on their shot clock. Drive na naman si Abando. Pero that time, sabi ni Calma, whoop. Paraiso. Baseline goes to Olivario. Olivario drives. A lot of yellow shirts. Oh, nice bounce pass to Gio Ambot. And Ambot now in double figures with 10.
You just gotta love how Olivario plays. Plays with a lot of unselfishness in him. Umaatake siya, hindi para umiscore. Umaatake siya to create scoring opportunities for his teammates.
Arjan De La Cruz, jumper is good. San Sebastian keeping in step with the Knights, but they need some defensive stops as we approach our 5-minute mark in our fourth and final quarter. Paraiso attacks, Paraiso up and in against JM Calma.
Understanding si Paraiso na shooter siya, ang close-out lagi sa kanya would be long. Understanding na yun yung defender niya, puts the ball on the floor, hard drive to the basket, score in that one.
Tingnan mo naman yung bench points.
Ayan
outscoring
na, by
San Sebastian.
20, plus 20 si Letran. Kaya naman, yun yung talagang strength ni Letran, yung bench points nila. Kaya naman lamang sila ng 12 ngayon. Ito yung sinasabi natin, si Olivario getting to the paint, not to score, but to set up his teammates. That time, si Ambot yung recipient niya. And again, ito si Paraiso, a shooter, laging long ang contest sa kanya. Matalino player, puts the ball on the floor, score on a hard drive.
Olivario looking to Paraiso, thought about taking the three. Using that screen set by Javillonar. Paraiso's free throw jumper. Lista mo na. And look at that look from Paraiso, nodding his head, saying he can't guard me.
Good looking jumper right there from Brent Paraiso. Understanding na pagka nakashoot ka na ng layup, lalaki na yung ring for you.
Turnover point 16 for the Knights as Arjan De La Cruz. De La Cruz with a three.
Yes, makikita mo naman yung laban dito kay De La Cruz. Ito hindi rin umaayaw. Hanggat hindi tapos yung laban, pumapalag pa rin ang San Sebastian Stags right here. And a good swipe from him.
De La Cruz.
Go.
They have to push the tempo. Here they are. Calma.
Manny.
Attacks. And here come the Stags with under 4 minutes to play. Just down 9. And a turnover for the Knights. Stepping on the line,
Little bit of mental lapse right there from Renz Abando na stepping sa inbound niya. And San Sebastian is doing a good job right now of just pushing that ball, defending well, and finding the open gap. Yun nga, tumira ng three-pointer, mainit siya, he made the basket. Again, a lot of those has to be seen from San Sebastian kung gusto nilang ma-extend yung season nila sa liga natin ito. They still have 3.5 minutes to overcome this deficit of 9.
Let's see if the San Sebastian Stags can pull off a huge upset against the
baseline.
Only undefeated team in the league. Oh, up and under move mula kay Calma is good. And that forces Bonnie Tan to call a timeout with 3 minutes and 17 seconds remaining. Calma even asking for a foul. The Stags just down by 7 from as much as 15. Kami po yung magbabalik dito sa GTV.
Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube and Facebook and share your stories too. Let's spread more awesome, wholesome content out there. make your day.
And good setup coming from Mac.
A man of few words.
Guadagna will create and score.
But who needs words when this guy's basketball talents and good looks already speak volumes?
Right. Oh, what a pass. Guadagna converts.
Seryoso sa game, loyal sa team. Ganun din kaya siya sa love life?
Call for a warning for taunting. And we will see on display as Calma against Abando. Ayun, binalikan niya. Let's see if he will do something not on that play. And then against Ambohot, posting up Geo. Up and under. Beautiful move from the pro-bound JM Calma. Asking for a foul. At siyang tinawagan ng warning doon. It's important to not lose your cool with 3 minutes and 11 remaining. You're just down 7, Coach Harris.
Yes, magandang uprising ngayon itong San Sebastian Stags.
Abando misses on the 3.
12-6 run in the last 3 minutes of this fourth quarter. We'll see kung magtutuloy-tuloy at makahabol sila dito sa fourth quarter na to. Again, he gets his foot in the paint.
Big basket here! A miss from 3 mula kay Villapando. But another try, 14 seconds para dito.
Second crack on it.
Sa San Sebastian, pupunta sila kay main man. Jim Antetokounmpo. Calma. Kick out. 3 to shoot. Someone has to fire. To beat the shot clock. That could have been huge para kay De La Cruz. Here's Abando. Stolen, no. A foul. Ang itatawag kay Mike Are.
2 clean looks for San Sebastian Stags on that trip last time down. Hindi lang nila na-cash in yung 3-point shots nila.
4th personal foul called on Mike Are. That will send Abando back to the line.
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet. Foul not on the act.
Actually, last foul to give yun ng San Sebastian. The next foul will put a Knight to the line.
Yeah. We'll see who would capitalize with the situation right now. Both teams are in penalty.
Sanggalang handoff to Abando. To Paraiso. Paraiso fires! Yes! Para sa 3!
Mainit na mainit. Mainit na mainit yung binitawan ni Brent Paraiso that time.
Paraiso is on fire today.
Binuhusan ng tubig yung San Sebastian Stags on that 3-pointer.
4 Knights in double figures now. Under 2 minutes, it is winning time. The defending champs up 10 and akala ng Knights, it was a clean block but no, a foul charge on Abando. Let's go back to this play.
Konting gap lang yung kailangan ni Brent Paraiso that time. Sumabit yung defender niya sa screen. Yun lang ang kailangan niya. Ayan na, binitawan na naman yung 3-pointer. Bottom of the net na naman.
Second triple knockdown mula kay Brent Paraiso today with 10. So Abando with 18, Sanggalang with 12. Both Paraiso and Ambohot with 10 markers apiece. 4 Knights in double figures. Samantalang San Sebastian, only JM Calma is in double figures with 20. Ken Barquez follows with 9. Ken Villapando. Ito yung inaantay mo, Coach Aris. Still a far cry from his averages, just with 4 points today.
Yes, sobrang balance attack sa scoring yung Letran na right now. Sinabi mo nga yung mga scoring ng Letran. Kaya naman lamang na lamang sila ngayon.
Here's Paraiso. Chased down by Are. Now they go to their veteran point guard, Tommy Olivario. Over to Ambohot. Abando. Wanting to go backdoor. Nabasa ng San Sebastian.
Kind of forced it.
Here they are, just down 8.
Singalan. Right there.
A minute 30 to go. Under a minute 30, that is. Are, big 3. Calma, one-hander. Not in my house, sabi ni Renzabando.
Grabe.
Calma again.
Get it.
The tap to Villapando. Step back 3. Bang! Bang! Bang!
Only down by 5 right now. Ito sa Sebastian Stags. May oras pa, less than a minute. They just have to make this stop.
Just a 2-possession ball game. Less than a minute to play. Can the Stags give the Knights their first loss in season 97? Paraiso to Ambot! Misses on that close basket. Oh, dive! Let's see. The review. The Stags asking for a review here. Here's that swat mula kay Renza Bando. And then Calma the tap. Villapando. Step back 3. That was huge para dito sa San Sebastian. And their officials will review. Panino last touch with 39.3 remaining in this second game of a Tuesday doubleheader. The Knights up 5. Their biggest lead went up as much as 15. And after reviewing what happened there, last touch by a Stag, possession will stay with the Knights. They have a 5-point lead, 39.3 remaining, both teams at the penalty.
We'll see how Stags will handle the single high action of Letran right here. They call a horns play.
Abo to Abando, 4 to shoot. Abando, difficult. Step back there and Calma secures the rebound. They have to rush, talking about the Stags. 22 seconds remaining. Calma thought about taking the 3. 13 to go. Calma fires the 3.
Yeah!
And he gets the 3. Yes! Para sa 3. Now a 2-point game. But it was stepping on the line. Let's see.
We have to check if that's a 2-pointer or 3-pointer, partner.
Initially, it was ruled as a 3. Our officials have to review. Tingnan natin dito.
Ganda ng patience ni San Sebastian dito, not forcing anything. Oh, foot on the line, right foot on the line.
Ouch.
But still, it's just a 1-possession ball game, partner. They still have time
that could have
to defend and make a steal and probably score a 3-point.
That could have been a big 3. It was initially ruled as a 3 and then changed as a 2. Upon, sabi ng isang, actually, dalawang opisyalis magkaiba ng tawag. 9.3 remaining. Coach Egay Macaraya now on your screens. The Stags, pinakamalaking kalamangan na kanilang nakaharap dito ay umabot sa 15. 15-point lead by the Knights. A strong rally from San Sebastian, outscoring Letran here in this 4th and final quarter, 25-17.
Particularly JM Calma nabuhay dito sa second half natin.
Both teams in the penalty.
And right now, Coach Bonitan is devising a plan para may inbound yung bola safely para hindi magkaroon ng turnover. Ito namang team ni San Sebastian devising a plan to make a steal. Probably double the first pass and deny the next guys para makaagaw sila and chance to make a basket.
Coach Bonitan burning his final timeout here.
Kailangan kasi kailangan mong i-advance yung bola dito sa front court mo para malayo dun sa ring ng San Sebastian.
The Stags still has 1 timeout left. Both teams at the penalty. Entering today, Letran, 7 wins, wala pang talo. On Friday, they will face their rivals, the San Beda Red Lions.
San Sebastian is funneling on their defense.
The Stags are 3 and 5. It goes to Ambohot's hands.
They have to foul, yeah. That's the foul.
And Ambohot will head to the line. Pang-apat na yan ni Ken Villapando. That 4th foul will send Geo Ambohot to the line. A 50% free throw shooter entering today. 15 out of 30 free throw attempts in season 97. But Geo Ambohot has been perfect so far at the line, 2 of 2. He calmly sinks that free throw, giving the Knights a 4-point lead.
Malinis yung pagkakatira ni Geo Ambohot sa first attempt niya sa free throw line. Pressure packed free throws.
Oh, he misses on the second but gets the offensive rebound. Out to Paraiso. And Olivario will hold on to the ball. And Letran barely squeaking here with a win. 73-69. The Knights are still undefeated. 8-0 ahead of that much-anticipated matchup against their arch rivals, the Sunbetter Red Lions, happening this Friday. April 29, the final score, 73 for the defending champions, Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights, 69 para sa San Sebastian College Recoletos Golden Stags. Here's one of those great plays, a pocket pass mula kay Olivario, ang bohot. Against 3 defenders, finding his big man ang bohot with that pocket pass. And Geo Ambohot, one of 4 players in double figures para sa Letran. Abando finished with 18. Tanggalang finished with 12. Ambohot finished with 11. And Brent Paraiso with 10 points. Para naman sa San Sebastian Stags, it was just JM Calma, the lone Stag in double figures with 22. What a game, Coach Aris.
Sobra. Hindi lang umabot yung uprising ni San Sebastian in the fourth quarter. Medyo malaki yung 15 puntos na hinabol. Again, talking about San Sebastian, natatapos dito yung tournament nila. Pero nothing to be ashamed of. Yung mga games nila were all closed. We're all close games. We're all close games. Natatalo lang sila talaga dun sa dulo. So, kailangan nilang i-work on yun for the next tournament. Kaya nilang sumabay sa mga teams dito. And sometimes meron silang advantage. Pero yun nga, hindi nila makapitalize sa dulo.
Para linawin ko, sabi mo kung natatapos na ang tournamento nila, wala na silang chance ang umabot sa play-in. Tama ba?
Yes, with this loss.
They finished with 3 wins and 6 losses. EAC is 3-5. Arellano also 3-5. Perpetual Help 3-5. Etong San Sebastian will finish with 3-6. So whatever happens, San Sebastian needed a win today to stay in contention for a spot in the play-in.
Yes.
Again, the play-in will begin this Sunday with our number 3 seed facing the number 4 seed. The number 5 seed makakarap naman ng number 6 seed. That 5 and 6 matchup will be a do-or-die game, and then whoever wins will face the loser of the 3 and 4 seed. When we return, we will speak to our player of the game, Renza Bando. There's our final score, 73-69 in favor of the Letran Knights.
Ikinararangal ko pong ihandog sa inyo ang GMA News and Public Affairs Advocacy para sa eleksyon 2022 para sa patas at matalinong desisyon sa mga susunod nating iluluklok sa pwesto. Ako po ang inyong kapuso, Mike Enriquez. Ngayong eleksyon 2022, ang buong sambayanang Pilipino dapat totoo.
Noong eleksyon 2019, ang ating panawagan at panata, pusuan ang totoo. Kaya lumibot tayo sa iba't ibang panig ng bansa para ipakilala at isulong ang mga katangian ng kandidatong
The San Juan de Letran Knights now getting their 8th win in as many games as the teammates of Renza Bando. After chanting their Jumbo Hotdog, kaya mo ba to? Kasama namin ang best player of the game, Renz Bando. Of course, Andre Felix kasama si Coach Aris Timaunan. Una sa lahat, congratulations, Renz. Nanonood yung iyong mga teammates dito. Bago ka namin pabatiin, friends, congratulations. Getting your 8th win, inaayos ko lang. Okay, kanina, muntikan pa. Ganda nung pinag-usapan ka namin. What a game. Pero, medyo kinabahan ba kayo dito in this game against San Sebastian?
Yes po, kinakabahan kami. Actually, alam naman namin na knowing San Sebastian, talagang pupukpuk yung mga yan, lalo na may chance sila ngayon. So, dapat maging ready kami. Ayun lang.
Yan, makikita nyo. Saan nyo pwedeng i-follow si Reds sa Instagram. Nakita din natin ang iyong mga numero, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and a block. Nagsasawa ka na ba maging player of the game, Renz?
Hindi naman, kasi may mga incentives kami sa mga boss eh.
Wow. Pati nakakatawa nga nung binanggit na panood ko yun, sabi ni Louie, akala mo ba ikaw lagi ang player of the game? Kaya tuntua siya pag siya yung nagiging player of the game. Coach Aris, may tanong ka ba para kay Renz?
Tuwan-tuwa ako. Congratulations, Renz. Tuwan-tuwa ako sa iyo dahil even though na you're coming off the bench, sa caliber mo, sa type of player na meron ka, still, napuputa mo yung numbers na binibigay mo. Talk to us about yung preparations mo and yung mindset mo na kahit player of the bench siya, ikaw pa rin ang sinasandalan ng team mo.
Actually, sanay na rin naman ako maging off the bench player. Tsaka alam naman namin kung anong plano ni Coach. Nagtitiwala lang kami kay Coach Bonnie kasi may plano naman siya. Hindi naman pwedeng ibabala niya lahat sa first group. So kailangan namin may matira kami sa second group. Well, no?
Tama.
Malaking bagay itong panalo na to dahil nabanggit ko nga ang last game nyo, mga kalaban nyo, ang rivals ng Letran, ang San Beda Red Lions. Pinag-uusapan nyo ba yun? You take it one game at a time? Paano magiging paghahanda nyo dahil abangan talaga yun? And it will be in front of the live audience sa Philoel Flying V Arena. So mabigat talaga na laro yun sa Friday, Reds.
Yes po, lagi namin iniisip simula nung una. San Beda talaga yung talagang papahirapan kami, so dapat mag-ready kami lagi. And ayun lang, dapat pagdating ng game na yun, dapat mas focus kami kasi sa kanila.
Alam kong Ilocano ka, marunong mag-Ilocano ako, basil lang amo ko. Batiin mo yung mga lakay natin, mga kababayan mo.
Binabati ko nga pala yung mga taga dyan sa amin, sa Nambuangan sa Tomas La Union, sa kini Lola, ni Lola Ansing, ni uncle ko nga Kalmaneng ni Lola Carmen, amin nga taga Nambuangan. Thank you, support tayo.
Wait, nakakailocano ka din pala ha. Usap tayo minsan lakay. Maraming salamat. Congratulations muli, Renz ha.
Thank you po.
Player of the game, congratulations sa Letran. Maraming salamat for joining us again here. And congratulations. That will be a much anticipated matchup against San Beda again. Yes. Sige, habol mo. Habol din ang schedule.
Habol ko lang yung girlfriend ko. Binabati nga pala nasa Laguna. Ayun, baka magalit eh.
Oo. Yun ang pinaka-importante yung bate.
Ito naman. Ito nga yung mga upcoming games natin. Thank you again to Renz Sabander, player of the game. Mapua will face the Lyceum of the Philippines University Pirates. Another big game here in Mapua, fresh off that win against San Beda in their last game. And then in the second game, it will be the JRU Heavy Bombers against the Arellano Chiefs at 3 p.m. Those games will happen tomorrow, still here at the St. Benil Gym in La Salle Green Hills. Coach Agger, it's a pleasure working with you, Coach.
Thank you, Andre.
And thank you also to Coach Aris' daughter, Cristiana Dimaunaan, and Lance Santiago, with reporting duties today. Ako po si Andre Felix. Thank you to our director, Ahmed Ramos, our floor director, Coach Burak, game producer, our Romana, and everybody from Synergy, lahat ng cameramen natin, all the hardworking men and women. Magkita-kita muli tayo bukas sa magpapatuloy ng inyong NCAA Season 97. Live na live! Dito lamang sa JTV. Stronger together! Boom! Ang puso!